Hello, hello, hello. What's up? What's up, everyone? All right. All right. Who's there? I see Kita is there. We also had earlier Devil FF. Was probably watching Worthy Prince. Worthy Prince is still going strong. 5-hour stream for Worthy Prince, but I get why he's doing this. Lots of donation with the gear check. That's a good strat. That's a good strat. That's gonna pay for upgrades. We got Claire H. As I've been playing for 1 month. Subscribed for the other day, hoping to learn from these streams. And that was about 20 minutes ago, I guess. Hopefully, Claire, you're back. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do. There's 2 topics today, but we're gonna do some gear checks also. So this is gonna be KVK Aftermath and reacting to some of Worthy Prince's gears updates. If you want a gear check today, you're gonna send a message to Langer. I'm gonna take those gear checks throughout the stream. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream. I see also Gabriel Flores Rodriguez. Says bonjour. Well, hello. And once again, Kita and Shti97 says hi. Kita says, yeah, he's making buck. I mean, yeah, it's $2 per gear check. It's pretty good. It's smart. It's really smart. I mean, he's got like 300 viewers. He cannot like even with donation, he's getting like he cannot keep up. It's not like me. The most I've had is like 70 viewers, and that's when I could not keep up at 70 viewers with all the messages and the chat. So that's when I turned my stream into subscriber only on the chat, so that I can at least keep up. And even like at 60 with subscriber only, sometimes it's I cannot keep up. We got William Quispe is there. Hi, Simeon. Hello, and King Yellow. Welcome everyone. All right, like I said, if you want some gear checks, send me a message to Langer. I'm gonna take those. By the way, I got my range gear on at the moment, and one thing I want to show you guys why I have my range gear on. It's because I got capped during KVK with this on yesterday. We did a gangbang. Oh, by the way, let's talk about KVK. How was KVK for you guys? So it was pretty good for us. As far as the guild, we got a pretty decent score, 600 million. It's pretty decent for us. Basically, the solo points, I got 41 on this account. I got 37 on this account. I got 30 million on this account. And then Langer 69 should be way below. I only open Fury for that's Langer 1, and that's not the real score. I'm gonna show you the real score of Langer 1. Langer 69, 7 million basically. I did my solo gathering, and then later we were lacking some filler, so I opened Fury, and I got some points from that. Langer 1's is not the real score because I had to drop after about 40-something million because I capped someone in a fort. I was holding a fort. I was not planning on taking rallies, but then someone came in and decided to solo me. Solo me in the fort. Oh yes, I do have that report. I'll show you. But before I do that, I'm gonna show you. This is my biggest KVK. Sadly, I did not record anything except for the live stream yesterday. But I was ranked 84 on Langer. I did 50 million, so that was my biggest KVK so far. That was a lot of fun. We did get a lot of passive points, but we got some rallies in there, castle rallies, and I'll get to that message. But basically, yeah, which one was this? This one's from that's a couple weeks ago. This one was from KVK. So We did this one on stream, I believe. That was a pretty good hit on stream. Was it on stream? I don't recall. And then we hit the base. We got... Yeah, I think we did this one on stream. We got knocked out of base. And then the next one were... yeah, the next ones were... may have done this one on stream too. That was pretty good. I mean, we didn't lose much. So there was only one back hit on the base, and then okay, that's a gangbang. That's a gangbang. By the way, this guy. Okay, we don't have the. Sadly, I don't have. This was like a 180 million solo trap. Pretty decent. We did like, I think there's 6 of us that sent, but people were cheap with the boots. So what happened is that the guy was able to swap phalanx, and then he capped everyone. Lack of communication. But then we did those 2 rallies on this guy in Fury. Should not go in Fury when you have this amount of troops. We ended up, I think we did zero him later. I don't know, but I don't have this last one. And then we did another rally here. There we go, pretty good one also. Very minimal loss. And then I don't have the last ones saved up. There they are. Oh, we did a 055 on we did a 055 and we got clapped at Comet Fort. And then this guy does not have like I mean, this is not the gear that he had, but this guy, our guy was like a 4 or 5 piece champ. Got clapped by this guy. That was really not the right thing to do. And then basically at base, very close at base, they had more troops, so we were missing some fillers, and sadly I decided to only put max army size 50% on 2 accounts. If I had done that on all accounts, we would have filled and we would have won. So that sucks. That sucks a little bit. Obviously, these guys, they sent a, I guess a 505, and we like very close, and they had like 60% T5 or around 55%, and we did not have much T5, so that's why we lost. I don't know if we would have survived the next hit, because this guy, after beating us, he took another hit from another rally, and then they kept the base. So it was pretty good. Lots of points. I think my I don't want to open the news here because it's gonna crash my app again, but I think I'm done on 2 accounts. I just need to get some kills on the last 3 accounts to get the tomes, basically. All right, King Yellow says mine was decent, good points with not many losses. Ah, that's nice. That's nice. I got a bunch of losses, obviously, and I had to heal a little bit before, but yeah, this is. I will definitely need to use Lunite from my bag before the next Dragon Arena, because if I just do passive healing, I'm not gonna have enough. Then all of this and all of this, so yeah, it's expensive. It's expensive, but usually what I do for this is I am going to slow roll every day. I'm using my in flash to get food, because food is a premium, and I use my gather round also every day. So in 30 minutes, well, maybe not on stream, but I'll do it later. I'll do this. All right, we got a message from Text. Free to play construction gear check. All right. Yeah, level 53. You cannot wear the Griffin boots yet, right? So this is like, all of this is, it's really the stuff you need to do. Don't know really about this one though. I don't know if it's a good I don't know if it's a good investment, because really it gives you Like it gives you a mix of research and construction, so I get it. But really, it's at blue grade, you're better off doing the circlet like you've done and the flute for research, and not do something. So I would say, like, keep this at blue, but like really focus on getting that circlet to gold and then that flute to gold, and then build a second one of each and then a third one. All right, and add the boots. In the boots, really, there's really nothing. Well, okay, so let's put construction here. Really, there's nothing you should be doing. I don't suggest doing these. Not even at gold. Like it's there's a really big difference, right? Yeah. So you get those. Obviously, like I said, don't do this and don't do this. Save your, because there's really no point. The boosts are very, very low. And I understand why you wear those. It's because they're free. You got them free from one of the like beginners challenge that they give you. So that's 1 extra %. And then basically your Griffin, like at gray, the Griffin boots are better than everything else at gold. So once you get level 55, you should start with your gray Griffin Walker. There we go. And you're 2 levels away, right? Yeah, 2 levels away from 55. Keep it up, keep it up. There's nothing wrong here. You got the right strategy. On the YouTube chat, we got Gabriel Flores Rodriguez Isa. Says, I got 62 million points, mainly through rallies and solo. Pretty good, pretty good. We got Cood. Is it CUD? KUD says, hey bro, I have a question. Once you move to open kingdom from partially restricted kingdom, is it still possible to go back to partially restricted kingdom? I don't know. I've never tried. One thing we could do though is I can open a newer account, the one that I use for 69L, the Monster Hunt Guild. I can open, and without migrating, I can check how it works. Kida says that T5 count. Yeah. The Japanese, which one's that? The Japanese guild is like very, very heavy pay to play. Yes, this is incredible. But they nearly lost. They nearly lost against us. Moose is pretty strong. This guy, I don't recall how many champ pieces he has. But yeah, I mean, look at this. This is pretty strong. This is obviously pretty strong. Like I said, I did not screenshot the gear that he had, but basically, oh, there we go. SF is leaving. SF basically is a guild that cannot, like, it's a shield bot guild. Like, they will rally castle offline, but they are worthless in forts. They're leaving because they cannot do anything anymore. They cannot compete. So, where's base? Should be around here. There we go. Base. Okay, so basically, show won against us by a slim margin, and then took on OIWRP and then won again. So WRP is once again a decent account. Look at this. That's very strong. I don't know if it was a range blast or whatever. Probably not a range blast that he sent. That's a few hours. That's like 12 hours ago. But yeah, so very strong accounts. I don't know if let's say we would have won. I don't know if it would have won against WRP. Although I'm guessing they did not send a lot of cav WRP, because show did not have any range units. Anyway. All right. What else we got? Sugar Mammy D. What's the best way to get red orbs free to play? Smaller accounts. Sugar Mammy D. There's a couple ways. Make sure you do your trades for cargo ship. And one thing that you guys may not know. The special trade will only trigger on the first trade. So you don't really have to do all the trades in order to get the special trade. So this is why I'm not... I personally, food for me is a premium. So I don't trade food unless it's for more food or speed up. So that's my rule. So cargo ship is a great way to get those. Obviously, you get also from... there you go. There you go. Okay, can we see that? No, we cannot see the from here. I cannot see Groxas. Let's give him a shout out. There we go. I was looking up Prince during a stream. There we go. Groxas is okay. He was at around 180, 176 million. Look at his skills. Like this is a solo trap that basically, I don't know, I think he had like 4 million kills when we jumped on him. Obviously we sent like 6 March, at least 6 or 7. 6 of us got capped. I think 1 person sent leadless. So what's the point of sending leadless? I don't know. Or maybe they used their bunny. I did not see. All I saw was that it was like uncoordinated and people were cheap with the boots. So I hit first with my 2 accounts and then I was like, where's the other ones? And then I saw that some had not launched yet and some were like walking very slowly. So but this guy really, I believe it might have been like the first time he tried his solo trap, and hats off to him. He capped all of us, 6 of us at some point. So but obviously I didn't pay. I didn't care. I had my points. I had my fun, and I kept on filling after that. So so as far as the red orbs, okay. So I need to go back. I wanted to show basically the solo war. You got to do your the events. So there's 2 out of 3 rotation or 2 out of 4 rotation. Like 1 every 2 rotation, you get some red orbs in KVK. So make sure you do your full all faces. I'm guessing you're smaller. Obviously, you are Sugar Mammy. You're a smaller castle. I'm guessing. I don't know if you're like level 20, 21, 24 castle, but some lower level castles will not get red orbs. So you may need to level up your castles for this. What's the other thing? Some events also. This is the combat shop, but we had like the lantern event. There were some lantern in there. Make sure you do Guildfest. Guildfest is about to start, but some of the rewards in Guildfest includes red orb. L events. There are some L events. This is not one of them. Is this a good one for me? No, it's not a good one. I'm still looking at combo. So like, let's say it was troop training here. I might have done it. I'm looking for combo for the combat shop, but these are main ways to get them. I know some people will say, well, you can buy them in the mall shop. I don't know if it's a great use of gems. Personally, the only time I would buy orbs from here, where are they? There they are. The only times I would buy orbs from here is if, let's say you are 1 orb away or 2, 3 orbs away from an upgrade or from awakening a familiar. But yeah, I think this is expensive. There may be other ways, but I don't recall really quickly from the top of my head. And then we've got Simeon also wants a construction gear check. Yeah, everything here is good. It's really like, this is not the best piece of gear for construction, but I think that the Terra Lash is way overpriced for what it provides. So the Trident is what I prefer, but all of this is basically top tier for what you need to do. Pretty good at under 100 million might. I'm not sure if this at Mythic is a great thing to do. Construction is something that you stop doing at some point, and sure, there is army capacity, so that means that you risk less troops when gathering. But I've done this on my main, but I've not put any Blazing Embers on any of my other accounts. On the Griffin, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called, but... Alright, what else we got? Oh yeah, I had opened this account here. The Langer 42069. Basically, this is an account that I created last Christmas because I had some free time, and then basically I see Kita is there. By the way, Kita, you are R4 on all your accounts. There we go. If you're looking for a guild to chill, the guild is currently open. There we go. We are going to get maybe 2 gifts in Guild Fest, so don't get your hopes up. Speaking of migration, so basically I created this account 9 months ago, so it's from one of the newer kingdoms. If I do, let's say this one, can I get to this kingdom? Okay, so I need to choose a kingdom that's not restricted. Now I know that it's around 1,000. So this is a restriction. It's migration restriction. Is there? I know there are different levels of migration. It's like this one, partially restricted one. Let's look at this one. Can I migrate here? Oh, I can migrate here. Okay, I can migrate here. But I'm not gonna migrate here. So what's the so there's partially restricted one, and then I guess if we look at like 1,015 is where the last ones are. Let's go all the way to the left and find the 1,020, 15, something like this. So you got partially restricted 3. Okay, so basically only migration restricted prevents me from going there. But I can migrate there because I'm from a newer kingdom. So basically, it looks like if you are from, let's say you create a new account, you start from the newer kingdom. If you migrate out, you cannot go back to the migration restricted. Not just your kingdom, but several of them. So it looks like it works that way. All right. Let's hope that answers your question. I will close this. We got a message again from Sugar Mommy. I'm still Castle 12. Dang. I stay low for Gold Watcher. 40 out of 50 blue for now. Dang. Dang. Okay, so you're doing the 1 medal per L event. Yeah, that's a strategy. That's a lot of events. That's 330 events. Good luck. Good luck. What else? We got Bubblies. Yo, is this pre-recorded? No. We're live. It's been a while, my friend. It's been a while. Well, not that I've been live, but it's been a while since I've seen you. Limited challenge drops red orbs. Limited challenge. What is limit? Because to me, a limited challenge is the wolf. Like whenever we have a hero here, to me that's limited challenge. And I don't think that they drop red orbs, right? So you must mean something else. I don't know what that would be though. Do we get? I don't think we get orbs from there, right? No, we don't. The new challenge. What is the new challenge? Artifact challenge? No. Do we get some from Labyrinth or the Labyrinth or Tycoon? Yeah, that may be it. Like Gorilla. Next one, this one. Ranking? Not ranking. Tier rewards. Tier rewards. This one? You mean just doing the free hits gives you red orbs? I know that this is not everything you can get, so maybe that's it. Maybe that's from there, but or okay, I didn't know that. I personally don't pay attention since I'm only doing like one hit a day. Every time I do my daily reset, I just click on this and I don't even take the time to look at the drop. I just X out. So a good thing to know. Good thing to know. I did not know that. Did our KVK win? Yes, we did. I don't. I wish we knew. Like you know who wins, but you don't know what's the score between the. The thing is, okay, so basically 1, 2, 3. 813 had some good guilds. I mean, they had some. 813 had some good guild. I don't know how close it was, but yeah, because these guys were close. And then, wow, there's a 500 million drop from this and this, and then you look at us and these guys, so that's another 150. And then they got these, which is 100 for them, and then they got a couple ones before we get to the next one. So I don't know how close this was. I wish we also had the kingdom ranking with the total points, but yeah, we won. I got some gems. 417. So that's gonna be good for the next bargain store. Which I know that there are some rumors going around somewhere. I've seen something on my Discord about. Details of the next bargain store, which was basically an old screenshot from last year's bargain store. So, and I remember a couple months ago, Sparty got trolled by someone also, the same thing. So every time we're close to a bargain store and people are getting like jumpy, you're gonna see a bunch of fake screenshots. So. Don't worry, guys. You will know when there's a bargain store because. We see it on the Taiwan server, and there's nothing right now on the Taiwan server. And if it's not me, there's gonna be there's several other YouTubers that do these kinds of updates, sneak peeks. So you'll know. All right. Gabriel Flores Rodriguez, hi sir. If you lose, you get a messaging how far away in points you were from the winner. You do? Where do you see it? It's not a message like this, right? Or you need to be online to see that message, or I don't know. When was the yeah, it's not I don't know. In the news. Oh. I mean, it says that the guild, that one was there. It says that the top player is this, but that's it. There's no other message. I don't know. I mean, I'm in the Gazette board. That's what you're saying. It should be here, right? I know that was 12 hours ago. That's the end. That's the fight at the base. That's the new overlord. That's the last message we got. Only the losing kingdom sees it. Ah. Okay. I did not know that. You learn something every day. All right. Kita says 10-12 may have a new event because the 10 daily coin stops there. Haha. And that's interesting. That's interesting because that's basically around my prediction. I said around mid-October because we just finished with the well, it's not there anymore, but with the whatever. Yeah, this little bunny event. So 14 days. I don't know. 14 days. I mean, it's this can overlap with another event, but it's not gonna be. We're not gonna get another thing like this in 2 weeks, though. But I'm guessing it's gonna be maybe a new castle skin with a bunch of events like extra guild quest, double helps, also stuff like this. What else do we get? We just got blessing here. We might get like the 20% labyrinth, and we don't get anything for tycoon though. Oh, speaking of, guys, I got 400 holy stars. I use all my holy stars because it's a great rotation. I really need orbs. I really need glowing eyes, but I need way more than I can get. I still need a little bit over 1 gold jade orb for mythic, and I still need a little bit over 1 glowing eye for gold talent. So yeah, sadly, no, there's nothing. There's nothing I can do right now. Chest, I've opened all of them. Same thing with the Blackwing. There's nothing, and I don't have any. Don't have any monstrous or crate or chests for the orbs because we don't get glowing eyes from there. And as far as login gifts, I think it's a bad rotation. Oh, we also get some red orbs from the login gifts. So in 3 days, I'm gonna have a new rotation. So hopefully it's orbs or glowing eye. I would prefer glowing eye because they're so hard to get. All right. What else we got? Gabrielle. No, we got Simeon. Check the. Okay, you guys were talking about the Gazette. So yeah. So since we won, I don't see it. Is what I understand. Yeah, I'll pay attention next time. I'll pay attention. Devil FF. Hey, bro, how are you doing? Hey, I'm doing good. I'm guessing that Worthy Prince has logged out because I know we. Basically, we were looking at. I was watching Worthy Prince earlier. Very interesting stream. Very hot takes that I believe we're gonna discuss. Gabrielle says, "Once you were the winner. Yeah, if you're the winner, you don't. Only the losing kingdom sees it." Claire H, how do you get Watcher? Oh, we should have talked about that. Oh, I mean, no, this is not. The last event was actually a Watcher research, I believe. Or was it 2 events ago? So basically, you can only get Watcher from L event. And it only what we call one source L event. So there's one merge L event for Watcher. There's one for building. There's one for research. There's one for monster hunt. There's one for lab, there's one for tycoon, but there's none for troop training. So you gotta pay attention to the event, and you're gonna get between 1 medal and 3 medals. You can only get 3 medals per L event when you're at the level 25 castle, and that's gonna be all events except for Monster Hunt. Monster Hunt is always 1 medal. I don't suggest people do Monster Hunt for Watcher. I suggest that you save your energy for Chaos Dragon because you get 1 medal for Chaos Dragon on any type of events except for challenge. There you go. King's Gamers there. Check global solo number 74 in solo points, bro. How you doing? Checking global solo number 74 in solo points. All right, how do we see that? We see that from going there, going there, going there, going there. 74, you said, right? All right. And I'm doing good. It's King's Bloods. SK in the Guild EDN Kingdom 452. It's a lot of points. That's a lot of points. That looks like a trap. That looks like a trap. Yeah, that looks like a trap. Oh, speaking of this, where is my friend Frit? See, Wolf is there. Frit is number 12 with 2.2. 2.2 billion. And obviously, that's KVK. There is going to be some more points from the special event. Dang, how do you get this many points? That's I've played with guys that have done a billion point. I believe Smelly Dogs has done that a couple times. I don't know if Smelly Dogs. Oh, this is that's Sparty. Sparty and partner, because with these accounts it's not only one person. But that's Sparty. Yeah, I'm wondering if Smelly Dogs is in there. He's not. He's not. Our best player did 200 million point, I think. Or was it 100 million? It was 183, our best player. And the best in our kingdom was Sir Vince-A-Lot with 268. And I was, like I said, I was 80 something, 84. So, yeah. We got one player in the top 5, and I think we got a couple ones at around the 100 million mark. 100 million point. Yeah, there's Wolf. Wolf is the guy that initiated the gangbang. And I think we got this guy at 72. Yeah, there we go. I think there's a couple more. CDC. Yeah, Bad Mia 64. And I should be next. Oh no, there's Pharaoh at 53. And then I'm next, and I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah, the rest of the guild were in the 40 million. 40 million. Yeah, so we got a couple at 40 million. Regina probably was offline, got zeroed. That's usually how Regina does the points. Getting zeroed is a great way to get some points. Maybe not. Okay. Jukes, is any info for Bargain Store? No info for Bargain Store, only that it's not there. Let me jump in real quick on the Taiwan server, guys, just to show you that there's no event right now, no extra events. And while I'm on there, you're gonna notice I'm in a different guild. So I have been I'm on a lease to the big guild DNK, which if you guys know the Taiwan server, the big guild is DNK, and we are with GAK. We are allied with them, and they needed some people to fill for the guild fest. So they've asked me, because I do a bunch of points in guild fest, so I'm gonna be spending a week there, getting a lot of. I'm doing a gathering quest. My bonus is a gathering quest, and these are really easy to do. So I'm doing a 152. So it's great time, guys, great time. Let me get a level 4. I don't want to do food because it's just gonna disappear. There we go. Okay, so let's look at the board. By the way, there's a gift galore coming, but there's no free stuff. So basically, gift galore. Usually the first is free, but this time around it's not. So this is what we got. Obviously, I cannot show what's next because free to play. But yeah, so there's nothing free this time around, and it's gonna drop tomorrow. And there's nothing new. I believe I did my free gorilla on this one today. Yes, I did. There we go. Nothing new. So my expectation is sometime this week or at the end of the week, we're going to get something in the news. And that's when... so we get something in the news and it starts 3 days later, and then let's say the bargain store is like in the middle of that event. So that's why I'm expecting like bargain store in either like a week or 10 to 14 days, something like this. So but yeah, if you've seen like a screenshot of a bargain store, this is the one from October of last year. So don't get fooled, guys, by this. But yeah, like I said, I'm in DNK for this week for Guildfest. All right, let's go back on the main server. Yes, Frit has 14 billion kills. Yes. That's crazy. Mongo the Pawn says the Watcher is easier than Chaos Dragon. Definitely. Watcher is easier and he's better. So there's no... it's not that there's no reason to ignore Chaos Dragon, but really focus on Watcher first. Monster, it's easy if you have a bigger body. Beat them monster nearly to death. Yes. It's a strat. It's a strat. Personally, with these days, I don't have energy. I've used I said I don't have energy, but like this is around 600,000-700,000. I have basically stopped lately to because if you go through this event and you try to get those 15 chests every day and the drop rates are not good, you're gonna spend way too much energy. So right now what I'm trying to do is whenever I see an L event or a solo event, and usually they come in combination, that's where I'm gonna use my energy. So at least I'm getting the guaranteed coins from this. And at the end of the day, guys, it's easy for me to say because my Watcher and my Chaos Dragon are gold. So that's why I have that luxury, but I've never really done Watcher or Chaos Dragon monster hunting unless there was a special event like we have right now with the combat chest. Combat shop, combat chest. So that's something you need to think about. Devil FA, bro, they didn't give Watcher an element for troop training. It's been 2 months. Oh no, there's no Watcher for troop training event. No Watcher. So yeah, you keep saving your speed up, but you're never gonna get a troop training Watcher L event. It does not exist. You can look it up on the Lords Mobile Wiki, by the way. Watcher is something that needs to be started early. Research is a good way to get them. Yes, research, merging. I like to do merging for these events. Right now, merging is low on speed up. At least on this account. But like I said, I'm done with Chaos Dragon. I'm done with Watcher. So right now, the way I'm using these is I'm looking at events. And I'm not looking at... well, I'm looking at both. So if I see a merge pack L event, and there's also a combination in the solo event, I'm going to be doing it. But I can only do this only a couple more times because at this point, I really don't have a lot of speed up. I could also save some by using this, but I only have one left. So, but yeah, that's what I'm doing these days. What else we got? Devil, I got 70 monster. 70 in month is Castle 12. Oh boy. I don't understand what you're saying about this. But I think you're saying is that the one? Is that because this is exactly 40 that's at blue? That's you, Sugar Mammy, right? Because 40 at blue is the equivalent of 70 at Castle 12. So I'm guessing that's you. All right, Lord Lou Langer. If a person who was not unlocked T4 yet, has a lot of troops and doesn't want to lose them and therefore spend gems every day on the 24-hour shield, Will it take longer to get T4 like that? Is it better to stop spending gem on 24-hour shield? Ah, man, this is like... yeah, this is a great question because that's a very good point. If you've already have a lot of troops, so there's a couple things you could do. Oh boy. Because you already have a lot of troops, you kind of don't want to lose them. You could store them on the left-hand side here of the sanctuary. Meaning that you get zeroed and you shelter your leader, and then you keep building some, and then you try to use shield 8 hours, 4 hours, as much as you can. You're gonna get 24 hours from events, but you're not gonna get enough. You can build like a reserve here on the left-hand side of the Providence, Divine Providence. It's gonna cost you a lot because you're only gonna save like 70 to 80%. But you're gonna save some gems, and then you're gonna unlock T4. I mean, the thing is, once you unlock T4, it's just the beginning of the journey because it depends what you want to do with your troops. Personally, if you didn't have a lot of troops, I would say just keep the minimum. Don't use shield, hide your leader, garrison someone that you know has a long shield, or shelter every 8 hours. You're gonna get farm. That's life, but you're gonna save your gems and you're gonna build those special buildings faster. That's one way you can do it. And then once you unlock T4, that's when you save your gem for. And I mean, when you unlock T4, you're gonna get more. You're gonna get more gems because your account's gonna be bigger. Your monster hunt, you're gonna get gems faster from monster hunting. You're gonna get more guild gifts. You're gonna get more gems, right? By that point, so at that point, the gems are gonna be used for bargain store, and they're gonna be used to buy some shield. But you're gonna get some from events and from monster hunting. If you kill level 3 and 4, you're gonna get some shield from there. Those are not all from monster hunting, but the 3-day shield, they're all from Tycoon or Labyrinth. I don't recall. But 24-hour shield, basically, I misclicked about 2 years ago where I bought like 200. I wanted to buy like a couple ones and I bought like 200. I misclicked. But I use 24-hour shield most of the time, and it just keeps growing or it's stable. So at some point you're not gonna use this. So and it's a big dilemma. I don't know what's the best, most efficient way to do it. But if you don't shield, you cannot keep if you shield, you will be able to build up a troop comp over time, but it's going to take you more time to unlock T4. But when you do unlock T4, you're already going to have a pretty nice comp, which you should have a bunch of T2 at that point. And I don't suggest, I suggest you save all your troop training speed up for T4. Yeah. It does not matter if it takes you a little bit longer to get your T4. I think that shielding will save you more resources in the long run. Frustration. Yeah. I would go with shields. That's me, daddy. Is it Abde? That's what I was asking. All right, what else we got? Mongo the Spun says, I've completed Gold Watcher on 3 accounts. It's a grind for sure. Merging is good source of metals, but you must save the Anima and merge speed up. Oh yeah. I've never had an issue with Anima though, because I've always run a bunch Well, first of all, I do my trades. So as you can see, I got loads of Anima. And in fact, it's a lot lower because I've done a bunch of skill stones for yeah, I've done a bunch of skill stones. It's very expensive skill stones for Anima. Look at this. Like this one is 800,000. It's very expensive, but I've done these for extravaganza. I was like running low on other types of speed up, so I did this, but I run several springs. So whenever I do one event, basically I can do, if you look at this, the problem is I cannot show you. See, this is 1 million, and this is, so I'm guessing this is 2 million, right? If I do a full of this, it's 2 million. I have enough that for some L event, I don't even need to use Anima from my bag. So that's something to think about. So if you run like more spires and more gems, you're gonna need to use your Anima from your bag, but otherwise, it should be like a very small amount that you need. Okay. Whoa. Okay, I'm very far. I think I'm yeah, I'm replying to stuff that has been written. Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm replying to stuff from like 10 minutes ago, I think. Okay, I need to catch up. Research is more rare now than 3 years ago. It's possible. It's possible. I've not paid attention though to Watcher in at least 6 months or a year because I've completed Watcher on all accounts. Exactly. There's Mr. Grimm says there's no Watcher true training of L event. Exactly. By the way, L event exchange in Castle 13. What castle is next? I think it's 13 to 17, 18 to 21, 22 to 24, and then 25. Yes, Monster Hunt is always one medal, whatever castle level. We got Lord Sami says, my friend, will you shop for a bargain store tomorrow? There's no bargain store tomorrow. It's a it's fake news, guys. It's fake news. Yeah, true training with Watcher would be awesome. From Mongo the Pawn, not the Spawn. What else? More Might is not good. Yes, More Might's not good. Monster Hunt, we should give him free shield. Yes, Monster Hunt. If you do level 3 though, not level 2. It's a lose-lose situation. Yes, that's right. It's a lose-lose situation. Mongo the Ponce is T5's the next goalpost. Nice, good luck. Devil FF, yes, but not all of the guild are same though. I got 8 or 4 hour speed up most. I know I have 400 plus. Yeah, so basically, like I said, the guild gifts, level 1 or 2, you're not gonna get 24 hour shields, but if your guild owns a lot of level 3s, like higher level accounts with hunting grounds, you're gonna get a bunch of level trees every day, so that's gonna help. I see some messages. I'm gonna get to those messages, but I see Rifat Hawk is there. Welcome. MMORPG Master. I was watching Worthy Prince earlier. When's the next bargain store? I'm thinking about 10 days from now. There's nothing on the Taiwan server right now. Since we just finished this event, usually there's like about like a week between those types of events. So I'm expecting that by the end of the week, we're going to get news on the Taiwan server. So crossing my finger for that. War Daddy Gaming, KVK was a big for my guild and family guilds. MS got 10. A lot of us did well. Nice. Mongo the Pawn said, I would love if IGG gave free to play some love by allowing us to trade 8 4-hour shield in a Yes, I would love to see something like okay, so obviously 8-hour shield times 3 equals 24-hour shield. I wouldn't mind if it cost us like 10 8-hour shield for one 24-hour shield, obviously. Something like this. I would not mind. What else we got? Okay, needs to save the gold coins for dual. Yeah. Pirates is a photon torpedo. Okay. War Daddy Gaming. I mean, I got like 2 more pack 5 paid to get and research this about it. No. All right. Rifat says, in this KVK, I capped the guy who had Max Starlight, Shem Gear, and 211k euro with my solo trap. Thanks for your gear suggestion. All right. Good job. I would never be a solo trap. Like with the rally, at least you got a 5 minutes notice, right? That they're gonna attack. I won the Xmas bargain store from Mongo the Pawn. I love the main skates that we got 2 years ago. Yeah, I mean the Crimson chests, we get those like every 3-4 rotation, I guess. We're due for one. I would love to get some Crimson main on my champion account. MMORPG Master Langer, I'm a free-to-play T4 player. My account is more than 900 days old, and because I often took a break, it is 170 million. Mate, you recommend that I continue or restart since I can't rejoin? So since I can't join a restricted KD anymore. Oh, this is a yeah. I mean, it's faster these days, but at 170 million, mate, what can you do in a non-restricted kingdom? You can try to join a guild and get some guild gifts, but I mean, you may have some more fun by like just wait for the next new kingdom and then start over. You're gonna have more fun because you're gonna be able to compete with some people. Even free to play, there's stuff you could do as long as you're active. You'll not be a rally lead, but you can do stuff. Yeah, you can't join a competitive guild anymore. Not with 170 million. All right, looks like I've pretty much caught up to chat. We got Azul Passua says gear check. Let's look at this at 670 million, mate. Oh wow, interesting. I see 2 rings, but I don't see a cup. I don't see Bumble Elm. So if you have a blue Bumble Elm, keep this. But if you have a purple Bumble Elm, I would suggest going for the Bumble Elm. You are going for the combination of Greatsword and Burning Scroll. The best situation for you is move this to gold, both of them, but stop them at gold and then start working on a Skull Crusher, because eventually the Skull Crusher beats the Great Sword. So I don't know if you're free to play or not, but getting 2 purple ring free to play, it's very, very hard. So I'm guessing you're not free to play. You should really have a cup in your mix. Now a blue cup is equal to this and this, or just slightly lower. So if you have a blue cup, don't swap anything. But if you have a purple cup, I would suggest definitely to put a purple cup in there. Now, talking about Greatsword and going by the stream description and the title, guys, I was watching Worthy Prince, and basically there was someone asking for a gear check, and that person had a blue Skull Crusher, and Worthy Prince said you should change that Skull Crusher for a purple or gold Frostwing Greatsword. Obviously, at a gold grade, the Frostwing Greatsword is better. At the gold grade, it gives 52.5% compared to about 35% attack and 11-12% defense. But at purple, guys, purple Frostwing Sword gives 32% attack compared to 35. This is basically 27.4 times 3 is 28.2 plus 7. The Skull Crusher at blue grade is better than a purple Great Sword. So this is my first ding on Worthy Prince. I've said that several times. Obviously, I am Team Skull Crusher. If you look at the way it works, and really we should not look at gray, but is a gray Skull Crusher better than a green Great Sword? So we're talking about 9.8 6 plus this, so that's about 12%. Is this 12%? This is better. So a green greatsword is better than a gray skull crusher. A blue greatsword is 24% compared to 18 plus round 5, 23. So they're about the same. Like I said, the blue skull crusher is better than the purple greatsword, but the gold greatsword is better. So it's 62% compared to 39, and it's way better, in fact. Am I saying it right? Gold is, no, it's 52 compared to 47.5, and then this is worth about like 2%, 1%. So the gold greatsword is better than the purple skull crusher, but then once you get to mythic, we're talking about 58 plus this, so that's 73% compared to 75% plus the defense. So yeah, blue skull crusher is better than purple frostwing, but purple skull crusher is not better than gold frostwing. And then basically we've showed that the gold skull crusher is better than a mythic frostwing greatsword. So I've heard Worthy Prince in the past saying that you should not have a gold skull crusher, you should have a mythic greatsword. That's not true. The greatsword becomes better at 3 astrolite, 3 or 4 depending on how you value defense. And obviously, once it's mythic skull crusher, a mythic skull crusher is better than any level of astrolite on the greatsword. All right, you can clip me. I love Worthy Prince. I love his channel. I love his content, but he's wrong. He's wrong. All right. Well, what else we got on the YouTube chat? T4 account is fun. Don't give up that. Yeah, I mean, I understand that. Devil FF. I'm also working on T5, but for now I'm only 4,500 tomes in my bag, so I have to work a lot. Yeah, Trial by Fire is where you're gonna get a lot of tomes. I know I could progress in here. Like if you look at this, it's probably the wrong thing that I'm sending. It's probably my auto from Mr. Oh, maybe not. Yeah. If I send a range blast, I should win. But I don't want this to be a Trial by Fire stream. But yeah, well, I could get some more tomes, but right now I think I'm good on tomes. If you look at this, I'm working towards slot 4, and yes, I'm kind of good. I don't need tomes right now. In fact, with 11 hours, it's not a lot, but I should start to pay attention to. It's not a lot, but I will times it 748 my time. I need to pay attention, so I'm not gonna do this solo, but if next solo event is a research, I'm definitely gonna try to combine it with at least a phase 2 L event and maybe a phase 3 if it's an easy one. All right. What else? Yeah, it's a tough question. MMO RPG Master. Oh boy. Okay, what else we got? Claire H. As a new player, what I learned from this stream is that I have a lot to learn. There's a lot to learn in this game, and guys, I'm good at some parts of the game, but I would not pretend. So whenever someone's asked me for tips on trapping or like wonder comps like 424, 442, I never bullshit. So I will tell you to go get this information somewhere else. But I am good at some aspect of the game, I believe. Yes. Free-to-play has some good video for free-to-play mix, but whenever he talks about free-to-play mix, he's talking about that stuff. He's talking about... he's looking at this stuff. like the boots, the level 40. He's talking about level 40. And level 40 and 45. The things that don't cost any rares. So I'm not a big fan of those. Oh, speaking of, that's my second thing that I wanted to talk about. So some people in a stream were showing them their very low level gear, and some people had like a green cup. And Wordy Prince said, you should not have this, you should have a Lost Island relic. Okay, so let's look at this. This is around 16% attack and 9% HP total. Let's look at a gold Lost Island relic, because we're not going to look at a mythic Lost Island relic. I don't want you guys to waste your Blazing Embers on very bad piece of gear. But we're talking about 18% attack and 9% HP. So what does the Lost Island relic, which is totally free to play and really easy to level up because you just need to get materials for this. It gives you 12% attack and 7.5% HP. So, yeah. Sometimes those suggestions are not that good. It's better to have a green cup than to have a gold Lost Island relic. And same thing. In a mixed set, is a green cup better than a fear drum? Well, if I ask the question, it's because I know the answer. So this is about 16% total attack and 9% HP. So if you look at a fear drum, which is level 50 and really easy to level up, 16% total attack and 5.5% HP. Once again, a green Ambrosial Cup beats a gold fear drum, which we see often. Now, it's a little bit different when we're talking about the Terravile because it provides army defense. So that defense equals about 2% attack. So we would be looking at 18% attack and 5% HP compared to 16% attack on the cup and 9% HP. I would still think that the cup is slightly better. And then when you look at, not the Burn Scroll, but the Worm Seal is a little bit better because yes, we get 16% attack, but we get 24% HP, which is a lot better. So, but I would not suggest that you guys build the Worm Seal. It's always, most of the time, it's always better. There's only like 2 pieces of gear that I suggest that you guys build that are not level 60, and it's the Burning Scroll and it's the Dragon's Fist. Both of them provides very good stats for their cost. Everything else is something that I would not suggest that you guys build. All right. Mongo the Pawn agreed. Skullcrusher is my favorite weapon in terms of stats and cost, and not only the stats and cost, but the ways that we can get, like how can you get brains, mutated brains. If you compare this, see guys, I'm not cheating. This is free to play. I have a hard time getting Frostwing Hearts. Right now I'm missing basically 1 blue and 1 gold for this to gold, and it's like 4.5 years. But yeah, so you get mutated brains from login gifts. You can get mutated brains from a 24-hour challenge. I mean, you can also get some Frostwing Hearts, but basically the different ways you can get them is login gifts. You get mutated brains, but you don't get any hearts. You can get those from monstrous chests, which are the ones you get from Lord's Cup, the 3 free ones. And we also get other ways to get monstrous chests and monstrous crates. Also, I believe that the drop rates from the Dryder chest is higher than the Frostwing chest. I believe it's like 7 or 8% on the Dryder and 3% on the Frostwing chest. Speaking of, let's open 50 Dryder chests. I'm not very close to an upgrade, but maybe I can get a good drop. And I did not get anything. All right, I see those 2 messages. I'm gonna get there. Okay, so I've done my 2 criticism of worthy prints. I think I got 1 more, but I need to recall it. Mongo the Pawn, my Skull Crusher has 50% army attack thanks to the army assault jewels. Oh wow. Double LA, FF says Claire H, you're not alone. I'm playing LM for over a year. A lot to learn from. Langer, thanks. Emblem says, you guys talking about Prince opinion on gear? Yes, Emblem. There's some takes of worthy Prince that I don't agree with. But I agree with about like, I don't know, probably 95% of the stuff he says. But the stuff he's off on is stuff that you should be able just to look at the gear here and do the calculation and figure out when he's wrong. So he's wrong when he says the Skull Crusher at blue is not as good as the Great Sword, and same thing when it's a gold Skull Crusher and he says you should have a mythic Great Sword. He's wrong. The stats, like it clearly shows that this is 73% and this is 75% attack plus defense. All right. No, Prince is not out of touch. He's out of touch with some portion of the game. Yeah. Dang. Wait a second. Once again, I'm talking way too much, and I'm not keeping up with chat. He preferred the sword. Yes, I know he preferred the swords, but it has lesser stats. Except for purple Skull Crusher is worse than gold Frostwing Sword. There's a huge jump at gold, but it's a very small difference. Mongo the Pawn, when is your opinion on Royal Coins? I see many low artifact accounts start off at the beginning and get high rankings, only to fade by the end. Personally, I save my coins for when I have enough. See, I did not do this one because I did not have enough. I need to have 35,000 or somewhere around 35,000 at the start of the event, so that when I get my tier reward, I get enough. So I need 40,000. I get enough to open basically 200. This is my goal every artifact challenge. So basically, I skip 4 events. I skip 4 challenge. I do this every 5 events. So that means every 15 weeks. I do this like 3 times a year. And so I want to get this so that I want to get the phase 2 completion rewards, and that gives me like some pretty good rewards from this new shop. Better to use coins at each event or save them. With this new shop, like if you can easily get some tomes from there, but basically if you want to progress, what's good? I believe, yeah, this is good. This is new. You cannot get this, I think, if you only do like, you use them every event. There's nothing good here. I really hate this, but you need to do 1 exchange to get there. And here, this is good for light pay to play, free to play. With T5, this is not good for free to play because this is so expensive. And then this is good because this is where you choose your rewards. You can choose the one that you have yet to unlock. So, I mean, personally, I save for these rewards, these rewards. I try to get 3. I think I got 3 on my main. I need to look because I'm not sure if I used all my coins. I think I did, but or tokens or whatever. Devil FF, watch your yesterday's stream and it helps me with Trial by Fire. Thanks for that, bro. Hey, no problem. Gabriel asks, what's the most fun part of this game for you? It's the upgrade. It's just the progress. And now that I do videos and stream, it's talking with you guys. Emblems, how do you get 400,000 gems free to play? Several ways. This is one way, but I am not a Coliseum expert. I just do my one battle a day. I try to stay in the 500. Guild gifts, you're gonna get a bunch from guild gifts. Obviously, monster hunting, never let your energy top. You want to use it every time. What else? Treasure trove is always running, and it's always, I never take it out, and it's max, so I get like 50k a month from this. Oh, that's a good one. It's a good combo. I could do this one. Yeah, it's a cheap one. I will do this one. Completing L event. Basically, it gives you a little bit of gems. Familiars. Stroke of Fortune's a great one. What else? Hunting Ground gives you higher kills every day from higher level monsters. Whoops. That's about it. That's about it. I see my cargo ship is ready. Let's do this. Like I said, I don't trade food for other resources. I only trade food for food or speed up. And do the events. You got to do the weekly events. So make sure you do Kingdom Clash Phase 3, Lord's Cup Phase 3. Yeah, that's about it. Make sure you do this. This is like free gems. It's not a lot, but it adds up. I guess that's how I got 400,000 since the last bargain store. Yeah, Lost Island Relic is super easy to get, but so is a green cup. Prince Out of Touch. Out of touch with some aspect of the game. He doesn't know. He doesn't know how free to play. He doesn't know what's the free to play life. That's for sure. Yes, and those gears are starter level. So, but yeah, as soon as you hit level 60, you should get rid of those gear. Okay, so before I forget, man, I'm super. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna scroll through the chat real quick because I don't see how I can. If I take like 1 minute to reply to every messages in chat. Okay, so tag me in the chat if there's a comment you want me to look at, because otherwise, DMD says Langer, Skullcrusher and Frostwing Greatsword is debatable. I have Skullcrusher, but I just can't click it to Mythic yet. Yes, but like I said, not there. A gold Skullcrusher is better than a Mythic Greatsword. You need to waste Embers and Astrolite to beat a gold Skullcrusher. This is my point. And at any level, Skullcrusher is usually either a little bit lower or a little bit higher than a Greatsword. I don't mean you should not forge the Greatsword, but you should not waste Embers or Astrolite on a Greatsword. This is my point, basically. So yeah, so tag me in the chat if there's a point that you guys want to, because otherwise I'm not keeping up. I'm not keeping up. And I want to, Lord Lou Langer, you are one of my favorite Lord Mobile YouTuber. Well, thank you. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Do you think it's possible to be a free-to-play rally leader? I think it's possible, but you should not. You should not. And when you say rally leader, like there's different level of rally leading. Like I run level 6 darkness easily on this account. I could rally castles on this account, but not like some better players would do better, obviously. But free to play with forts, you just like, even if you're strong, if you only have like a 2 million, 2.1 million coalition size and you're going against someone with 3.94 million, you're just gonna lose. So I would say like a rally lead. Wow, why am I there? Oh, I think I was there for gems. Yeah, I think I was doing gems. Anyway, Um, yeah, I don't think being a rally lead is something that you should do free to play. But I mean, if you want to try in Dragon Arena, go for it. Go for the forts that people don't like, which is what I do. I go for the hot springs. I go for the transporter. All right. Yes, I need to do this. Okay, I cannot. I don't want to waste. Ah, that's the thing. I think I'm missing some. Yeah, I'm missing some 1 minutes, and I'm missing some 3 minutes now. So I'm gonna have to waste. I'm gonna have to waste, guys. Ugh. Can you believe it? Free to play wasting few minutes on speed up. Okay, so I just want to make sure. So I need to do 6,000 now. I don't know which one I should be doing because if I want to keep this, so 23, 31, 41. Okay, I really need to do range here. Let's go. Oh, 6,000. All right. And I'm going to wait 15 seconds to save 5 minutes. MMORPG MasterLurker, how long for T5? It took me a little bit over 4 years, but it's a lot faster now because you get like throughout the time that you're upgrading your account. If you're starting a new account, like you're gonna get a lot of tomes from Trial by Fire, and this is only like a year old. This feature, I think. So, and you're gonna get like this. I think that this whole thing is 12,000 tomes. I think. So I've gotten like 9,000 from there, and around I would say 1,000 maybe from here. Maybe 1,500. I think it's something. It's somewhere around like so. But yeah, and you get like passively around like 2,000-3,000 tomes a year now with, let's say, extravaganza events. Tycoon, just landing on the random tomes from. It's not a lot, but oh, some reason there's none. But you guys know that there's some tomes in there from time to time. So I don't know. I would say like 3 years now from scratch. You start from scratch. Takes about 3 years maybe. All right. This was done. Good. And I need to do... Which one? I think I will do this one. There we go. Okay. There we go. Murder Guy, did you like my Winter Park and the Prince live stream? That chat went crazy. Oh, you don't have it right now. Oh, Winter Parka. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Put it back on. Put it back on. Autonom says, I continue. Nice. I don't know what you mean, but yeah, keep on keeping up. All right, Murder Guy, put on the Winter Parka. We want to see it. Wait a second. I see something from Mongo the Pawn. Leadership is for when you attack. Leadership is for whenever your leader is in the battlefield. So, if you send your leader, you have leadership stats. If you get attacked, then you have your leader with you in the battle. So, in your castle, or even if you get attacked on a tile or on a camp, as long as your leader is there, leadership stats applies. All right, do we have the Winter Parka on? There we go. Yeah, what a shame though. What a shame. This is all, I mean, like a purple Winter Parka is basically I mean, it's still like a blue or like a green next to blue winter mitts. Which, guys, if you don't know, the Lunar Scimitar is good, but it's not as good as a lower grade Winter Mitt. So let's say a blue Winter Mitts beats Lunar Scimitar. All right, there we go. Okay, okay. I need to, real quick. Where's my multi-instance? There we go, guys. I need to open those accounts because now that we have a combination of troop training, I gotta be efficient, so I need to do it. All right, here's my phone too. I need to do it on all accounts, guys. That's how you you are efficient. You look for the events and you do it. All right, I'm on my phone right now. The other accounts are opening in the background. Oh, it's payday on my phone, but green range attack jewel, nice. I'll take that. It's a pretty good, it's a pretty good solo and L event combination. There we go. I need a 5-minute there on my main. And like I said, it's 13,000. It's 19,000 completes the event. All right. Mongo the Pawn. I think Rose Knight could be a magazine cover photo when wearing that winter parka. I agree. I agree. All right, my main is done. There we go. I need to put back my Monster Hunt gear on my main. Okay, the other ones I need to open them like this. All right, they should be on in a couple seconds. All right, what else is going on, guys? MMORPG says, I waited so long to have the top troops just for T5 to come out. Same thing. I was like on the last stretch. I had just completed Academy 25. I think I was doing the research when they released T5, and then they had like a very long speeded up event or something like this 3 years ago. So that 2020, that was when COVID was about to hit. Mongo the Pawn. It took me about 3 months to unlock T5 in 2020. Might be off. To be honest, T5 is a curse in some ways. Healing them. Yeah. Yes. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, if I wanted to slow roll the healing process for this, I would miss not only the next Dragon Arena Friday, but the one in 10 days also. So I will definitely use from my bag, but I will try to slow roll that process as much as possible. Charger rules. Is Prince used to be the winter parka guy when it came to it versus the Eldrider chest? Do you mean the Mecha Trojan chest? Because there's no Eldrider chest. I think you mean the firewall plate. I mean, I've looked at it. There's an argument to be made that like that army HP is not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad and it's cheap. But we've looked at, let's say, a mythic winter parka compared to a purple firewall plate. We did that yesterday. So we're talking about 39% attack and 28% HP compared to that's such a lot of HP though. It's 63% HP. And basically, sure, it's one blazing ember and it's 2 bells. So basically this is equivalent of like 2 gold bells is the equivalent of like 8 purple blueprints for purple firewall plate. So basically you get 32% attack compared to this one. You only get 18, and then we said about 20, right? This is if you put some value to the defense here. Let's say it's worth about 3% or 2.5%. So it's 20% attack compared to 32. So you get you lose 12% attack from this compared to a mythic winter parka. but you gain 35%? 35% HP. Ugh. It's not that bad. That's the thing. It's not that bad. But the thing is, what it's bad is every rares you put on there, it's a rare that you don't put on your winter mitts. This is the real cost is that. But so if you go with this and you put it to mythic, and then you say, well, I'm not gonna do the winter mitts. I'm gonna do the Dragon's Fist. Dragon's Fist is not bad. So if someone had the winter parka mythic and then a Dragon's Fist mythic, and then on their legs they'd add either Storm Tasset or Champion, because Champion is really good on the legs, I would not be that mad. I would not be that mad. Murder Guy could have blue mitts by now if I didn't waste it on the parka on the first month of my account. Yeah. Got lucky on the Snow Beast chest and pulled a purple. Wasted it, and I've been waiting for the next gear chest just for that reaction. Worth the wait too. But see, there is a scenario where it is not that bad, because it is easy to level up. It's only 2 gold bells and 1 blazing ember to get something that it's arguably a little bit better than a purple firewall plate. Okay, so now my account should be on. I think I'm gonna skip it on this one because I'm doing T2 and there was nothing ongoing. All right. Oh crap! I hate when people do that. It's probably a bot, but finish your monsters, man. Finish your monsters. Okay. Let's go. I know it's not gonna waste anything, and then I shouldn't need to do 7,000 now on this one. Yes, 7,000. And I don't think it matters what I'm gonna do, but I want to do this because I got a bunch of these. Let's go. 347. And then I think I'm gonna do range. Yep. Okay. I don't need this anymore. Okay, let's do this one. There's my troop. Quick swap. Let's go. Training. There we go. I should need to do 6,000. 6,000. Alright. I'll do this. 6,000. Please, Langer. Please pay attention. Okay. And then... Dude, where's my car? Alright. This one is done. I don't need to put on my Monster Hunt gear. Alright, do I want to do it on Langer 69, guys? I'm really low on speed up. I think I need to because I might have to was I lucky? Oh, I was kind of lucky, but it does not matter because I'm gonna do the whole thing. I could just do the 84,000. Let me double check, guys. I really don't have a lot of speed up. Look at this. Ah, this is bad. This is bad. What about troop training? All right, I'll do it. I'll do it because I might have to take a rally on this account to get the points from the license to kill event. So I kind of need the troops. Okay, so I should need 7,000. There we go. Yeah, my cav and range are down because of that hit we took, the 055. That was bad. That was bad. All right, we got Devil FF. What's your PC spec? I'm sorry, man. I don't know. It's a gaming laptop. I got a Core i7 It's an, I don't know, man. It's a gaming laptop. So it's, I know it's pretty strong to be able to run 4 or 5 instances of BlueStack at the same time, but I don't really know what the specs are. Just know that it's a gaming laptop, and it's a laptop. It's not a full-on computer. Linger from Gabriel Acer says, Linger, which third familiar do you recommend for using Red Orb? I have Aquarius finish and about to finish Evil. So at that point, my suggestion is think of one, like select one troop type that you want to focus first. So that's going to be Trickstar, Gemming Gremlin, and Goblin. And my suggestion for you is go on your trial by fire and look at the stage where you suck. Like let's say you are at 12,000, 10,000, and 9,000. I would say, well, go with range so that you can at least progress faster with the cav stages. So that's what I would do, and then you unlock it, and then you max it. You don't juggle with those. Like focus on one at a time from 0 to 10. So that's what I would do for a third familiar with red orbs. And then you would, once you're done with one, you do the other, and you do the last one. And after that, you have a couple choice. The 15%. I used to do the 15%. These guys, they're not bad and they're cheap, but nowadays I would suggest maybe going with the these guys. See, this is what I'm doing right now. These that proc at when 5% of your troops are down for 15 seconds. That's pretty long. That's a good boost. So it's gonna be Magus, it's gonna be Mole Shaman, and it's gonna be Nosferos. Now some people will say, which one? I think it's Tempest Knight. Which one is the one that petrifies? Is it Tempest Knight? Yes, stuns one of your enemy's largest squad for 8 seconds. This one is not bad also. I know some people suggest this guy because he's good for every troop type. So you can use it on any blast, basically. Not a bad suggestion to go with this. In fact, not a bad suggestion to go with this before going with one of the blasts. So, but that's not something that I've done. That's not something that I've done. MMORPG Master. Is 3 million might after 3 days bad, or is it decent? New KD? I don't know. I don't know. If I spend $5 on Migration Scroll, wasted those Rose Knight pack of $1 and $2. So in total, $8 in 4 years at Langer. You know what? You know, I am free to play on my main account, except when I buy packs. So in between each packs, I am free to play. I mean, I understand that you are free to play since the last pack that you bought. Obviously, you cannot like show that you are a pure free to play status, but Mongo the Pond, FYI, thanks for telling me about that easy training L event I would have missed. Yeah, it's and that's the thing about Watcher, Chaos Dragon, and like those events, Combat Shop. You gotta pay attention to this. Like every time you're online, just go watch the event. Just take a look. Unless you really don't have any speed up, any resources, but otherwise, like. This is one of the, I think this is the cheapest one to do. 280, it's the cheapest one. There's another one at 320 for troop training, but yeah, it's a great one to do. And we also have a solo event. So basically, a phase 2 of L event will usually complete a solo event also. Yep. All right, what else we got? Murder guy. If I dismantle the parka, is it a rare chance that I get the bell? If so, I'm keeping it as my trophy piece. I don't know what's the chance, but I would think it's like. Okay, wait a second. Where's the parka? Parka is there. So you have a blue parka, right? No, you have a purple parka. Okay. Oh, okay. So to me, when I look at this, it's 1 in 3. So it's 1 in 3 chance that you get a bell, 1 in 3 chance that you get 2, whatever it's called, beast blood, and 1 in 3 chance that you get beast paw. And then if it was mythic, then I would say it's 1 in 4 chance that you get the bell, 1 in 4 chance that you get the ember, or 1 in 4 chance that you get the paw, and 1 in 4 chance that you get the blood. I may be wrong, but it's a trophy piece, man. It's a trophy piece. I would say it's a trophy piece. Oh, speaking of the winter parka, guys. There you go. I got a gold one and I got a blue one. This is gonna be. I need this at gold for winter. Yeah, I'm preparing for winter. Winter is coming. Winter is coming, guys. All right. Yeah, Mongo says it only matters how you feel about that $8. Yeah, you can say you're free to play. It's just that obviously whenever I do those gear checks, we always look at the players and we look, okay, is this guy, does he look free to play? So obviously now he just has the winter parka on there, but usually we look at this just like I know that like my mix set, like Worthy Prince was looking at some of the mix sets where people had like couple cups, and it was like, oh, is this possible free to play? And I know some people like they say, oh no, you're not free to play. Your gear is too high. I mean, I've been playing for 4.5 years, and I think I know what I'm doing because I spend a lot of time analyzing. I look at the guides and stuff like that, and I talk to people. And whenever someone tells me to do something, I ask them why. I need them to explain it because it's not only you don't need to. And Worthy Prince did some of that stuff. I like what he did, even though sometimes he was wrong because I don't analyze the equipment the same way he does. But it's not about telling you should not use this piece and you should use that piece. It's why. Like, this is why we're looking at the stats when we look at the winter parka here and we compare it to let's say a purple firewall plate. This is why I'm saying it's not that big of a deal. The problem is your winter parka caps at a lower stats. At some point, a gold firewall plate becomes way better than a mythic winter parka. So, and that's the same thing for everything. So this is why most people will suggest to only forge level 60. Ash says, Langer, Griffin Familiar is good for defense? Not really, because see, what you put on your wall, and when you mean defense, I'm guessing like on your castle, the way that it works is, and I guess you're talking about the army talent and not the homeward bind. But so how does this work? It gives you 200% army attack, which is really good for 10 seconds. So remember, a battle lasts between 1 second, which that's not true, but 1 second and 40 seconds. So most battle will go like all the way to 40 or 30 seconds. So 10 seconds is a pretty good, like it's a quarter or a third of the battle, but it only activates when 10% of your troops have fallen. So for me, if I was to take a rally, the Griffin would only activate after 3.3 million troops have fallen in the battle. If I lose 3.3 million, it's a bad rally. It's a bad time for me. And if I get to that point, there's probably only a couple seconds left. So if it activates, it will activate for a couple seconds, not the full time. So This is why Griffin on the wall is usually not recommended unless you're running a very low troop comp, which I don't run a low troop comp. Yes, I got 1, 2. I got 2. In fact, on my main, I got... I think I have 3 gold on my main. Yes. Okay, I'll do something, guys. How can I do this? Alright. Oh, there we go. I see someone in the guild left. I think he got the message. He was not very active. Okay, I will do... Oh, crap. I need to... Alright, bear with me 1 second, guys. What else we got? We got Mohammad Tita says, I'm free to play. I did 4 million might in 1 week, but it's my first time in the game. Alright, I hope you enjoy the game, man. It's a lot of fun. Free to play is slow, but yeah, you're gonna get there. There we go. Okay. Now, I need to open Discord. This is the easiest way for me to get this. Oh, by the way, guys, if you're not on my Discord, the Discord link should be in the description. It's in most of my description, video description. Very chill. There's currently 135 people in the Discord. Let's go, guys. This is my main. You see, I have 3 gold winter parka, and I'm working on my 4th one. So I will keep doing this until I run out of space. There we go. I gotta be ready for winter, because winter is coming. Winter is coming. All right, Abby 85 is there also. Yes. Yeah. So if you're free to play, and you've been playing free to play for a long time, you kind of know, like, obviously, this is not what you see when you look at someone, because you don't see, you see this. You see this is their profile. And look at this and say, okay, wow, Mythic 7, wow, Skull Crusher, that's not free to play. Lots of people say, oh, that's not free to play. But yeah, like, all of this is, like, I kind of know my timeline. I know that Brando free to play has 3 purple cups. I don't suggest forging 3 cups at a time. I know that 2 cups is already very slow. Mine, this is somewhat close to gold. This is very, very close to gold. And then this is, I'm just missing 1 gold. So this, I'm missing about 2 purple here. So, but yeah, I kind of know the free-to-play game style, but I know some people don't know what you can and what you can't do free-to-play. Alright, so we got Murder Guy says, I'm free-to-play, only spent like $50, but those were gifts from friends. I get help from someone in the guild with speeds, trying to be a solo trap. Ah, good luck with that. That's another way to do it. You can get gifts, obviously. Can show you. So on my main, I could, but I usually don't. Now, if you don't know how it works, the person needs to have the Elite Labyrinth unlocked, and then they go to the profile. You have to be in the same guild. And then you click on Gem Gift. You don't see it, but I'm doing it right now. But let's say, for instance, yeah, I'm gonna, oh crap, I'm gonna waste 345 gems for you guys. There you go. And I got 1 speed up 1 minute. I did not get just 1 minute speed up. I got a gift from Langer 1. So obviously I could, how do you call that? I don't know the word. I'm tired, but I could send a lot of gifts to my free-to-play accounts like this. 69 1 minute. It cost me 345 gems. But I I'm not gonna say I've never done it. I've done it in the past. Like, let's say I took a quest for Tycoon and I messed up and I was missing a couple tokens. I once bought some tokens or some Holy Stars when I was unlucky, but I don't finance my free to play accounts with my pay to play account. In fact, my pay to play account is not that better. All right, we got Autonome. Look at my mixed gear, 300 and 300 HP. All right, let's look it up. Ooh, whenever I see this, I don't like this. And what I don't like about this is the Blazing Ember that you put in there. Obviously, whenever I see this, that means that you did not go the, what's it called? The Tassets route. So the only other option would be Talons. So at what point does this becomes worse than Talons? Let's go look. And you're a lower account, so this is not bad, but in the future, basically, this is the equivalent of a green cup. So if you get a second green cup, don't swap it. But if you get, let's say, 2 blue cups, definitely get this out of your mix, because this does not provide a lot of stats. This is really good. I'm not a big fan of that, but we could look at the stats. Let's look at what point does a Dragon's Talent beat that. So the Honeycomb Chat at Mythic provides... In fact, I looked at it during the stream of... so it's 35% attack and 7% defense. It might be at purple. It's 32 yeah, at purple. What about blue? Blue is 23% attack and 21% HP. I think it's better at blue. I think it's better at blue. Because you, yeah, you lose, we said it was it 36 we said? 35. Okay, 35, and this was... And 7% defense does not really matter at that point. It's like 1%. It's less than 1% attack. So we're talking about 24%, around 24% attack. The other one's 35. So you're losing 11% attack, but you're gaining 21% HP. Yeah. I think that Blue Dragon Talent beats Mythic Honeycomb Chat. So this is why we don't really suggest the Honeycomb Chaps. Now, as far as this is concerned... you got this one at purple, right? So purple gives you 12% HP and 19% attack. How does it compare to... this is 45% attack, and then this is 60% defense. I would say that 60% total defense is equal to about 6% attack. So we're talking about like 12% attack and 45% HP compared to only like 19 attack and 12% HP. Blue Mitts would definitely beat that again with 33% HP, and basically this is like 50, close to 50% attack, so 5%, about 10% attack and 33% HP. Yeah, this even Blue Mitts would be better. I would be careful with upgrading this. Like I said, if you have blue talents, swap this. Don't feel bad about wasting a Blazing Ember. Lots of people have done that. In fact, I have wasted Blazing Embers on Lunar Flute, so I wasted 9 on Lunar Flutes. So and look for a third accessory. A blue Book of the Dead would beat that. I know it's harder to get, but now we get a lot more option with Book of the Dead. Obviously not a Burning Scroll because you went with the Skull Crusher. So yeah. Langer, are you farming gem nodes? Nah, not really. I did some earlier today, but see, I did some earlier, but I get bored real quickly doing that, fighting with the bots and stuff. So, Vertigeist, is my Muncher Hunt gear good for free to play? Yes, for free to play, it's good. It's really good. I know you said $50, but yeah, it's really good. You're not level 60, so you don't have these. You could use electric lens to speed up your hunting party, by the way, which is what I use on the I don't know what's it called, the 69L account. All right, what else? We got Claire H. Thanks for the advice. I'm going to look up a familiars video you have. Oh, these, yeah, I got some familiars videos, but I think I should redo them because the sound is not that great. But yeah, if you have some comments on those videos, just write on them. I usually reply even to the older videos. I think I got over someone. Okay, Ash says give the best troop composition for Rally Trap. The best? I will go look at Dead Fox Soul really quickly. But what's the best composition? It is 69 million of each T4 and then 669 million of each T2. Now, I'm just kidding. I think you mean the minimum composition. It really depends what you want to do. If you want to cap people, you're going to need a lot of troops. Like in the past, people were saying you need 2 million T4 and then 4 million each T2, and you're good to go to cap. Nowadays, you need a lot more. It depends on your gear. It depends on your total stats. It depends on your castle stars. It depends on your artifact stars and levels. It depends on your familiars. It depends on your research, if you have debuff or not. Basically, if you have 4 million T2 and 2 million of each T4, you should be able to... You're probably going to burn, but it's going to cost more to the people invading you than what it's going to cost you after Sanctuary. Now, if you want to cap, probably need like 5 to 6 million T2 and then basically 3 million T4. I got a little bit more than that. I don't recall what was my lowest troop comp when I capped the first time, but like it depends on different things. MMORPG Masters is on what? Bro, what country are you from? I'm from Canada. The French accent is because I'm from Quebec. Dead Fox Soul says gear checks. It's Devil from YouTube. Let's go. All right. 2 cups, 1 ring. You went for the Dragon's Fist. One of the issue with this is you're splitting your rare, so these are gonna level up slower. You may want to like... You need to make a decision about this. Are you going to keep going on this? Or are you going to swap for a Winter Mitts? Blue Winter Mitts is not better than purple Dragon's Fist. But a purple Winter Mitts is obviously the best one. So you'd want to have that. If you keep on upgrading this, it's going to underlevel this. So you may want to look for task sets. There's really... Like we talked about the Winter Parka, but there's really no other option for bells. Should be for the Winter Mitts. I know some people will say, well, I want the Cav stats. You can work with your talents for that. You can play around with your talents. You don't have to have like perfectly split mix talents. You can play around with them, especially if you look at this. Basically, like 1 talent point is not equal at each level. So if, let's say for instance, your gear is poor in Cav, well, what you're gonna do is you're gonna put all your talents point towards Cav, and at the bottom here, like you're getting 4 to 5, 3, 4, 5% extra percent. While if you split everything and you're around like 25, you see each point gives you like around 1%. So I know people often forget about that. But I'm saying this because that's something I hear often about why people will have a Dragon's Fist instead of a Winter Mitts. And also, Winter Mitts only has a small range attack, and Dragon's Fist gives you a higher percentage of cav attack. So, but yeah, keep. You went for the Skull Crusher, so you did not go for the Burning Scroll. So it's really hard to find a third accessory. A suggestion that I would have for you is keep working on that blue ring. Keep leveling that ring. Keep leveling one cup. But there will be other options here. Once you get a blue Book of the Dead, you could do a Book of the Dead, or you could do, I don't think the offense is worth it, but if you do a Book of the Dead, at blue, it's going to beat a green cup. You will be able at some point to do a polar ring. It's going to take you a while to get a blue polar ring, but even a green polar ring would not be better. It would be equal to the green cup, but at least it would like give you a little bit more cav, and at some point you're gonna get a blue ring, a blue polar ring that's gonna beat this. So I would focus on these two. It might suck for a while. You may have like a purple here, and a green here, but at some point you're gonna have a third option. Leveling up 2 cups is not ideal, but everything here is fine. And once again, you may want to do a Tacet here, since you're gonna have some trouble leveling up those two at the same time. Murder Guy, okay, thanks for the tips. I used the $50 for troops and gems. Oh, okay, not the Monster Hunt gear. Oh, that's coming from the... Oh, okay, you got the 50, yes. Yes. No, that's the thing, Murder Guy. The thing that you don't know, you don't have a 4 out of 5 chance of getting 50 Slayer chests. If you do the flip, you're getting 50 chests. Because the fifth... Wait a second. Am I saying it wrong? No, because okay. If you get the bonus drop, you don't get the Slayer chest. All right, that's true. That's true. You got a 4 out of 5 chance of getting the. It's more than that. It's more than 4 out of 5. But yes. So if you get the bonus from the flip, you don't get the Slayer, but it's more than 4 out of 5, I think. Yes, I did get the 50 chests on most of my account, except for this one. I was lucky. I went to round 3 on. I got a bunch of. I think I opened like 225 on a stream a week ago. Or was it? Yeah, sometime this week. Yeah, sometime this week. Devil FFSI blue Winter Mitts, then keep the Dragon's Fist. But you may want to start either focusing on the Dragon's Talon, the legs, or maybe you're gonna go with Tacets. Mongo the Pond, level up mitts to mythic and put Astrolite on the mitts. Yes, I personally love the mitts. There's no other option for me. Even though I'm working on this, I don't know at what point this will be better. I'm gonna use that for my my range blast. But obviously, once I'm still working on some. I'm missing some jewels on my mix set. So, but once I get a gold jewel there, and this may be at gold, I may be swap. But this is still part of my mix and range set. Yes, Astrolite on Firewall Plate, even free to play. Like personally, like this is gonna be mythic at some point next year for me. I'm missing basically a little bit over half the blueprints, and I'm definitely gonna put some Astrolite on this. This is gonna be my 3rd mythic piece of gear, because I got this one. I will get this one, the cornet, and I'm talking about level 60 because I got the crazy flutes here. I will at some point dismantle them in the off chance that I can get the Blazing Embers, but I still have plenty of extra Blazing Embers that I don't want to, and I'm still training research. I could dismantle them and then forge some new to gold. I know some viewer have suggested that. I could do that, but there's no point right now because I have extra, as you can see. I got 13, and I only have 2 pieces that I'm kind of close to mythic. and that would cost me 12. So by the time I do these two, I'm gonna have way more again. The other ones would be this, but I just got this one to gold, so it's gonna take forever to get this to mythic. And same thing for the Skull Crusher. It's about 7 rares away, very, very far. I'm basically 1 gray would put me to 2 gold, so it's gonna take maybe at the end of 2024. I'm gonna have this mythic, and that's it. I don't expect any other pieces to mythic. Maybe this I could get lucky because this is easier to get than this, even though it's more rares. But we'll see. Gabriel also says, Langer, not a free-to-play question. What packs do you think have the best value? It depends on where you're at. Early on your gameplay, I mean, Everlasting Treasure is not bad. You're gonna get some gems on the first drop. You're gonna get, well, this is okay. This is like a drop. But you're gonna get on a daily basis, you're gonna get resources, but mostly the tomes that are gonna be very useful. So this adds up. If you're gonna play like 3 years, this is like 1,000 tomes for $5. So it adds up over time. If you do, I really like personally on my main the massive discounts for the tomes, and I do this for the BOGO. Buy one get one, so I get 500 tomes for $5. I get these that I really like, the monstrous chests, for the guaranteed rares, and then sure they add up, but the drops from these are super bad. The research speed up I don't really care about. What's another one? I don't like Let's Celebrate, and some of the cheap ones are like, what's a cheap one we have right now, and they're always there. Maybe it was at the top. What's a cheap one that's really good? Like it's a $1, like super saving for like $1. You get some gems, you get some tokens, you get some chests, you get a bunch of chests. It's very cheap for all these chests. And even like this, that's a great one. That's a great one to get. And not sure about this one. This is like Holy Star Energy, and then yeah, you get, not sure about this one though. What about the Grand Celebration? Nah, I don't like these. Nah, I'm not a big fan of this. I'm not a big fan of this. I know some people are, and then you have the one, the one time only, but yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, bootcamp is not something I would suggest. This is very expensive for what it gives. Yeah, but 2 things also that are not in the packs. Unlocking the Kingdom Labors, the pay-to-play portion, is very worth it. Okay, getting this, very, very worth it. 8,000 artifact coins, 550 arcade tomes, something that yeah, you should do. And then another one that's kind of cheap and also worth it is the login gift. This portion here, I know some people don't do it every month, but they do it on a rotation that they like. Like, let's say for instance on my main, if I was to do it, I would wait for something that's for Cav. I really don't care about infantry on my main, and on this account it's range blast, so I would not do it. But like, this is cheap. This is like $2. It's $1.99 USD, so yeah, I would go for these. Yeah, Polar Ring, pray for that gold flame. So if you guys don't know, Arctic Flipper has been in the game for 2 years now, I think, and I was just able to finally forge a gray ring. So yeah, so for the Polar Ring, you gotta be lucky with the forge supplies. You gotta be lucky with, no, you don't have to be lucky, because you can be lucky with one of the events. I think it's one of the new tycoons. You can get some chests, but those drop rates super bad. But it's gonna be from the bargain store in the future. I have a feeling that we're always gonna have the 3 newer monsters, like the 6 newer monsters. Every other rotation, I believe we're gonna have those rare. So that's one way to do it. HP is extremely important. The myths beats the champ option. Yes, I believe that. I believe that. That's why you see a lot of people with myths instead of like mythic champ. The champ gear on the offense is not that great. Not that great. Like even for a blast, it's not that great. Because there are other options. Mongo the Pawn says you don't have at least one gold champ jewel. No, but I have a purple one though. I got really lucky on this. I got a purple one. I got a purple one, and I think I got a blue one lying around also. Yes. 2 green, 1 blue one. It's really... Worst pack is probably the Shadow Sigil. Yeah, Shadow Sigil is... Yeah, especially if you're... You don't want to buy that. I don't know if we... It's not there. Yeah. Don't really look at that. I don't really look at it. And then latest product is something that... yeah, this is something that is... I would not... Whew. Oh boy, sorry about that. 9 o'clock. We've been live for 2 hours. Murder Guy says, should I buy jewel chest with spare guild coins? Oh, this is what I buy. My guild coins go to at least 1 migration scroll ready, and then the rest is for jewel chests. Sorry I'm asking so many questions. There are tips video, but pay-to-play players make them, so just asking an experienced free-to-play player. I know in some of my videos, some people like said something about because my suggestion for guild coins, and you see I got a bunch. I'm just waiting to see if I'm gonna have that bonus quest. But yeah, so almost everyone should use their guild coins for migration scroll. Now, if you're a big player, all your guild coins should go to migration scroll. If you're a smaller player, you should always have at least 1 migration scroll ready, which is not a lot. I mean, it's 20 days worth of help and then guild quests, so it's really easy to get. So unless your guild like migrates every like 2 weeks, you should not have any issues with that. I don't know what else I would buy. Like, sure, you could get some equipment, quills, talent tomes. I would never buy that. Talents reset is not, it's not a bad choice. You could use them for relocators, but I mean, the thing is, migration scroll you can buy from 2 ways: guild coins and packs. You cannot buy migration scrolls for gems. So this is something you have to think about, because there is a clear ratio between guild coins and gems for things that you can buy from both shops. All right, this one's the gem mall and this one's the guild shop, but yeah, both shop, whatever. I've seen someone saying you should you should buy this. In one of my videos, I was like, are you kidding? You get a bunch of those free. I don't know why that person was saying that. I would not. I mean, you can do army size boost if you have issues with that. But personally, for me they all go to migration scrolls and jewel chests. Once I'm done with my mix, I'm gonna start working on my blast. So maybe in a couple years, when I'm done with my mix and my blast jewels, maybe I'm gonna think about different ways I can spend this. But I have a feeling I'm always gonna be in a guild where it's gonna cost me one scroll to migrate anyway. So yeah, and don't worry about questions. Whenever we have, like, there's 27 people right now on the stream. I usually don't have except for at the beginning when I was taking way too much time to to answer every questions. Usually I have enough time to answer every questions. If people want to ask questions, it's good, it's fine. It doesn't matter if it comes from the same person. Now, if I could not keep up, and you were asking 1,000 questions. Maybe I would skip over some of your questions, but no, we're good. We're good, murder guy. Keep going. Keep going. I say keep going, but obviously I'm not gonna stream for another 5-6 hours. I'm not gonna do a 5-hour streams like Worthy Pack, Worthy Prince. I was about to say Worthy Pack because I saw a comment on the from Mongo the Pawn. Devil FF says thanks for those tips. I will work on my blue cup and hold that green. And yeah, I can't make blue polaring. It's really hard to get for now, but I will make a blue Book of the Dead. And the thing with the Book of the Dead that I like, it's a great accessory for Cav Blast. And basically, if you do that, that means you don't really have to do 3 drums. Which I've done 3 drums on some of my older accounts, but my newer accounts, I've only done like 1 or 2. Because I'm doing like a drum, I'm doing a Book of the Dead, I'm doing a Rowdy Resolve, I'm doing a Polar Ring, but I don't have any decent Polar Ring. So right now I'm only doing really actively using Rowdy Resolve, Book of the Dead, and one Fear Drum. Kita says, I'm astonished that you're still live. Well, you not for long. It's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock in the evening. I work tomorrow. I was hoping to go live earlier, but Worthy Prince kept on going, and I wanted this stream to be about talking with players, but really talking about how we analyze gears and how I think sometimes he does not look at the stats properly. But he's a great dude. I love Worthy Prince. Prince is crazy for the time of streams, even crazier with a game as stressful as this. Yes. This is very chill. I'm usually streaming with a shield. Like he's streaming and he's rally leading and he has to jump on calls online or Discord and stuff like that. And people judge him. Oh, you did not burn, you got cap. Ha 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 ha. So 4 or 5 hour streams. I can tell you it's intense. It's intense. Blood Knights. Check my gear. Let's go. All right. 259 million. Smaller account on an old kingdom though. Interesting. It looks okay. So if I look at this, I'm thinking that either you're a newer account that you migrated to play with your friends, or you're an older account and you forge a bunch of bad stuff and now you've like started from scratch again. This gear is great. Like everything here is great. You're gonna have a hard time forging 2 cups at the same time. My suggestion, keep working on this. This is the best in slot non-champion. Same thing for this, same thing for this, same thing for this, same thing for this. I would suggest working on 1 cup and that 1 ring. And once you get either a green Polar Ring or a blue Book of the Dead, you can swap this for Book of the Dead or the Polar Ring. This set is good. You just need to upgrade it. I have gone 2 cups and 1 ring because in the past, either we did not have the Polar Ring or the Book of the Dead, or they were very, very hard to get. And nowadays, the Book of the Dead is a lot easier to do because you get Rotten Blood from the monstrous crates, but the Polar Ring is still very hard to level up. Very, very hard. As you can see, I went for this, and I regret it. I went for the Spirit Axe, but now my kind of have to live with this. It's already 2 levels in. I think on 1 account I have this at green, and I decided to start doing a Book of the Dead. I could still do a Book of the Dead and get, I could still swap this for a Book of the Dead. I could get like a green Book of the Dead to at least start it, but I think my gears are fine on the other accounts though. What else? Devil FF on YouTube says, yeah. And yeah, use Witch Doll for Coliseum. In my kingdom, we have a lot of free-to-play players. Marek still 76. Nice. Like I said, Coliseum, I just do that one a day. Except when I migrate, I try to get like in the top 1,000, close to 500. Around 500, I'm fine with that. It's like, I mean, I'm doing this on 5 accounts plus the one on the Taiwan server, so I can't be bothered with this. But it's a great way to get gems. Great way to get gems. We got Azul Passua says, check my Cav Blast set. All right. Okay. So you went E and Axe, so obviously no Rowdy Resolve. You got 1 Fear Drum. These are hard to level up. Okay, so what kind of options could you have here? Basically my main, okay, I cannot show you because my main is in Hunter gear right now, but I use this on my main because I'm jeweled with mix, and my winter mitts are mythic and they're still better than, let's say, I think I have a, what do I have as far as option on my main? I have a gold Dragon's Fist with no jewels, and I have a purple purple Codex with no Cav jewels. Oh, I'm working on a Lunar Boomerang, which is purple, but even with no jewels, it's not better. So it's not a bad idea to use this on your Cav Blast because you're probably jewel with mix. I think it's a great idea that you're going 3 different accessories like this. It looks bad because they're really hard to level up. I'm wondering, I mean, you got a green ring. Which is better than this, my account too, Outlanger. But I also got a green ring on my main, I think. Yes, it's really hard to level up. It's close to. Crap, I didn't want to equip that on my main. It's gonna screw up my energy. Where's that thing? Okay. You may get some rares in the bargain store for this. I'm surprised that this is only gray unless you've split the rares with, like, let's say the Spirit Axe, but it's if you get the Monstrous Crate from Exchange Extravaganza, you're gonna get some rares. You're gonna get this to a decent level eventually. So save your eyes by going that route. Save your Gargantua eyes for this because it's getting this to gold and then to mythic is really hard. So if you split them, it's gonna take longer. But yeah, that's an interesting set. It's not for, let's say I look at this and I see this as free to play, and I think it's a great route that you're going with. Murder Guy says, MZR pulled up in my KD and now I have to stay shielded. But you think 2.25 mil troops with cap T4? No, that's not enough troops. You need more troops than that. You need like solo traps. They have like especially with the kind of gear that you have at level 58, and you don't have T4. No, you need more than that. You need like 8 million maybe. Look for Shady the Traps account or Damo the Trap. I think they both run solo traps. Also this. I mean, yeah, if you got this, it's better than that Book of the Dead. So, now this only the, well, I mean, this is better. This would be better for Cav than Winter Mitts, unless you don't have any jewels in there and you have mixed jewels in your. I say unless, but all right, let's look it up. Okay, so basically you got this. For Cav, it gives you 15% HP, 15% defense, and let's say you have a 20% attack jewel, 20% attack. So you'd compare this to this. Okay, so if you don't have any jewels in there, and you have a purple or gold Cav jewel in there, then the Winter Mitts is better. See, that's why the Codex is like it's one of the most frustrating piece of gear that we have. It's good for a 055, but who runs 055 that does not have champ gear? It's a very frustrating piece of gear, the Codex. All right, we got Edward Yon says, I already asked Wordy Prince, but I'm asking her too. The Elm is one sucker away from green, so it's gray. The cup is also almost green. Boots require three more eyes. Okay, you mean one sucker away from blue. The cup is also almost blue, you mean. And boots require 3 more eyes. Wait. Yeah. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, glowing eyes. So I don't know what your question is, though. What is your question? just send that question, because I understand where you're, like, I understand that this is close to being blue. This is close to being blue. And then you got 3 more eyes for talons to be, I don't know, blue. Murder Guy says, I thought they just needed that much because they capping champ. I don't know, though. But I mean, do you want to cap people, or do you want to, like, deal reds, or do you want to sleep? Do you want to sleep without a shield? It really depends what you want to do. All right, Eduardion, I'm gonna wait for your reply on that. Oh yeah. Okay, it's you. It's MMORPG master. I'm in blue. I'm sleepy. Rate it for my mix it. Rate it. Oh, okay. I mean, you're a lower account. You're going that route. Personally, I prefer the Bumble Elm. Like, if you have a green Bumble Elm, the Bumble Elm is better. If you have a gray Bumble Elm, then keep this. Talons. Blue Talons beats that, but green Talons is not as good. So you're going that route. I like this. And I think Wordy Prince probably gave you the same advice that I give to everyone. Work on these until gold. And then, once this is gold, you start working on the Skull Crusher. And the Skull Crusher will beat this eventually. And then don't put that to Mythic. Here, the Winter Mitts at blue beats this. Especially defensively with the HP. The Codex is a very frustrating piece of gear. People like the Codex because of the attack stats, and that they can add it to their, when they say their stats, they can talk about those stats. But the army HP from the Winter Mitts is just so good. So and then keep working on these level up 1 ring to Mythic, level up 1 cup to Mythic, and in the future you're gonna have a 3rd accessory that can beat a gold Burning Scroll. And what can beat something at a gold level Burning Scroll? Well, anything that is gold, but nothing that is purple. So a gold cup will beat a gold Burning Scroll, but a purple cup, not really. Same thing with the ring, same thing with the Book of the Dead, same thing with the Polar Ring. So if you go that route, you're going to have a gold Burning Scroll for a long time, and it's fine. It's fine. All right. Kita Wood, lol. So this is the wood production from Kita 721. All right, man. Are you giving me wood tonight? Work on this. This is easy to level up. This is the only piece that is kind of easy to level up, but I found it very frustrating to get from purple to gold myself. Yeah, keep it up. Keep it up. I'm not a big fan of this, but yes, it's a wood hyper, so yeah, it's for a wood hyper, it is a great thing to do. Murder Guy, my bad. Needed more clarity. I just need enough to be able to join war rallies with like 20 seconds left to fill and not get too tapped. I don't really know the reality of the newer kingdom. I'm sorry. I can't. I can't give you advice on this aspect of the game. Sorry. Range Blast. Is it okay from Azul? Yes, it's definitely okay. By the way, this is the best piece of gear that's not champion on the main end for range. One thing that you could do, so I don't know, I don't recall your Bumble M, what grade it is, but if you're gonna do this, you may even like use a Bumble Elm in this slot. It can be argued that the Bumble Elm is kind of equal at the same grade as the Cornet for range. The difference is that people will only put one range attack on their Bumble Elm, and then they will try to put as many range specific jewels in their Cornet. So let's say a defense one or one of those monster, either HP or attack defense jewel. Yeah, this is good. This is even better than the Ardent Carapace at purple. So there's no reason now to build the Ardent Carapace. This is the best piece that's non-champion also. I prefer the mitts, even for range. I've looked at comparing like mitts and codex for a range blast, and at the same grade, I still think that the mitts are kind of a little bit better. I mean, the reasoning is that the mitts will you'll have a better chance of walking back with mitts, and you're gonna deal more damage with the codex. But usually, what you're gonna want to have is like mix jewels in your mitts. But I love this. So you have 2 rings, which is basically whenever I see this, I kind of know you're pay to play, or at least like light pay to play, because rings are really hard to get free to play, but pay to play with Material Madness, they're easier to get because it's only 7 rares. And the drop rates for the toxins is actually like on the higher side of things. I think it's around 10%. So I like this set. I really like this set. Murder Guy, thanks for the tips. It's 9:15 p.m. here and I'm whipped. Have a good rest of stream, and everyone, forge parkas. Only if you have mythic winter mitts. All right, Murder Guy. Yes, it's 9:15 p.m. also for me, so we're gonna keep going for a little bit. But Devil FF, I saw you sent me a message on Discord. Since we're a little bit slow, can do it, but no. It's I've seen this, by the way. I've seen this Devil FF. Okay, so maybe I can do it, but it's probably gonna crash my Edwardians, a slapping monster, got a golden rare item, but it also needs the trash item. How is it? You're gonna need either to so for the secondary, and I know some materials are harder to get, like let's say for the Gargantua belt, I noticed that not for the Gargantua belt, but I've seen this on the drums. What is hard to get is this. Well, see, I got a lot, but I know that if you get lucky with rares, this might be an issue to level up. But as you can see, not really my case. Now I have a bunch. So there's really 2 ways to get those secondary. You gotta hunt, and you're gonna get most of them through hunting, and then you're gonna get some chests, some monster hunt chests. Okay, I'm gonna try to do something, but usually when I do it, is this it? Okay, it works, but okay, so what Devil FF sent me is basically, this is something that has been I see this a lot on the best way to open chest, and it comes from people that have no, let's say, I've had no. How do I say that? It's a question of probability. So it's stats, okay? And they'll say something like, okay, let's go to the keeps going up. Okay, so they will say for champion chests, you need to open them in batch of 34, okay? And it's because the drop rate is 3%. So what is 1 out of 34? It's 3%. And then they'll say that the snow beast is 25, 1 in 25, because the drop rate is 4%. The drop rate is the drop rate. It does not matter how many you open, the drop rate will remain the drop rate. So if you open Snow Beast chest in batch of 25, you will not get a better drop rate. But I've seen that a lot. And if I look at Gargantua, it should be like 8% would be like 14. And if I look at the what I was given by Devil FF, Gargantua is 13. 1 per 13. Okay, 1. Okay. Yeah. Okay, 1 per 13. 8%. 13 times 8 is 100. So that's the drop rate. 1 in 13 is 8%. So this is why this information is going around, and this is completely false, guys. This is the drop rate is the drop rate. That doesn't mean that if you open 1 in batches of 13 that you're gonna get better drops. That doesn't work like that. But this is why you will have lightning vials 6%, so that's 15, 16. That's about 1 in 16 or 1 in 17. And what does the Nocera chest is open per 17? So this is sadly Devil FF. This is not how it works. This is just a misunderstanding of probabilities and stats. I will need to reopen this because I don't know how to go back to Lords Mobile when I do this. So yeah, so there's no there's no specific ways to open a chest, but this is how that information has been put together. It's a misunderstanding of math. Devil FF Bumble Elm is better than this elm. I'm using it with blue jewels on blue Bumble Elm. Yeah, the Bumble Elm at the same grade is better. Like, let's say you I think you were showing a green beast elm. No, I'm mixing up another one. But like if you look at the stats, the Bumble Elm here, 28% attack compared to 26. And then you get a little bit more HP. You get 2.4% army HP, which is 7% total HP. So you get 7% total more HP, and you get 2% more attack. So that's why the Bumble Elm is better. And they cost the same. Because both of them cost, sorry, this one costs 10 rares. All right, what's we got? Oh, Dragon Tiger, Elanger, rate my gear, please, for 2 years, free to play account. It says, hi, YouTube. All right, it's improving, Dragon Tiger, it's improving. Yeah, keep working on it. 2 years, this is what I had at around the 2 year mark on Elanger 69. So by the time you get to 3 years, you should have like everything here, purple, and then this gold. Keep working on these until gold, and then swap to Skull Crusher. At least try to forge it to a decent level. It's pretty good. You got the right thing going on. All right, the mini arms is Cav Blast gear check. All right, interesting. Oh, interesting, but this does not belong here. Like the best you could have from this is like a Cav jewel, a Cav attack jewel from your mix set. But yeah, this is good. This is good. Good. Good, good, good. Top tier, top tier, top tier, top tier, top tier. Top tier here would be the Rowdy Resolve, but you're going for this. So the Rowdy Resolve is not an option. I think you would need to put a Blight Ring here. Especially if you have a Blight Ring on your mix set. Because at least the Blight Ring will provide you with some HP and some defense. As well as if you have a Blight Ring in your mix set, you're gonna have at least one attack jewel. But everything here is good except for this. Interesting. Obviously a newer account in a newer kingdom. Angel of Aces, newer order. Was that the kingdom that I played with my last account? Azul Passua, yes. I did buy some Material Madness pack at first. Now I haven't. Now I have been looking for Bargain Store. I don't have Elite Labyrinth open. Yeah. So this is why we see those two. Those rings free to play are really hard to get. So this is why free to play we suggest like one ring and not two. But with Material Madness, it's a lot easier for these pieces of gear to be leveled up. Free to play CDC Cav gear. Iris and Fist could be upgraded now, but I'm waiting to see what I want to do with eyes. All right. Oh man, the only thing that really pisses me off is this, because, and we're gonna be looking at it. So you went one drum, you went the belt, you went with this, the Horn Cudgel. This is like, obviously these are top tier. You said Iris and Fist could be upgraded now. Shit, sorry. So basically, really depends what you're doing with the Hootla. If you're doing the Lunar Boomerang, you should, I mean, it's one or the other, right? It's one or the other. If you've done the Beastly Breastplate for the Hootla, then disregard what I'm saying. But the only other option here is like Codex or Winter Mitts from your mix sets. I don't think it's a bad idea. I mean, you went that route. You went that route, so it's not a bad thing. The problem that I have, and then this guy free to play, he wins against level 6 darkness easily nowadays. So, but the problem that I have is, like, sure, it provides some cav attack, but we're talking about 8%. That's it. That's the only thing it provides. So let's look at alternative. This is the same thing, except you get travel speed. Sure. What else can you get? Where's the Lost Island Relic? There it is. Oh, okay. There's no cav? What else could you use here? I mean, so I don't know what you did with the brains, but this a purple burning scroll would be better than a gold ivory choker. What else? No, this is really bad. And then, what did you do with the gorilla? And at what level would it be better? See, a green Rowdy Resolve is better than a gold ivory choker, but a gray one is not as good. What about Book of the Dead? What did you do with the Rotten Blood? A green Book of the Dead would be about equal to a ivory choker. So yeah, these are options, and obviously, like I said, like a Blight Ring would also be a good option. A blue Blight Ring would be better. No. No, no. A purple blight ring would be better. Purple blight ring would be better than the ivory choker. And then there's also the I cannot show it because it's at the bottom, but a polar ring green. Yeah, a green polar ring would be better, but a gray polar ring would not be better. So this is why I don't like the ivory choker. But you said that this could be upgraded. But you wanted to see what to do with the eyes. So I don't know what level you have as far as the winter mids, but this is good both for cav and mix set. And I don't know what kind of other gears you have also in the mix set, but I'm guessing that this would also serve as your set for your mix set. So you're not going wrong with this. I mean, you're committed. You have to go. You have to upgrade them. All right, what else we got? Made my adjustment on the mix set from Eduardion. Good. Yeah, keep working on it. Keep working on it. All right. Dragon Tiger, Langer, what can we expect? Bargain store? We talked about it earlier. I would thinking about 10 days maybe. I don't expect anything for a few days in the news. And then when we get something in the news, it's usually in the middle of the new event. So like the news it's gonna start in 3 days, and then a couple days once it started, we're gonna get the bargain store. So I'm thinking like in about a week we're gonna get that news, and then a week later we're gonna get the bargain store. So I'm thinking around mid-October, between October 10th and 14th. Dragon Tire. Also, do you think it's worth to get a champ offen for the training speed, or safe to get boots or something? I think boots is a lot better than the offen. I'm only using the So the way that I look at things, guys, is when I realized how hard it was to level up champ, I decided, okay, let's look at what champ has to offer. Because I was thinking that I would never get any piece of gear that was good enough. Okay, so purple or gold. So I was looking at this and said, okay, I could get champion, I could get the main end for the research speed. But with Techno Labs, it's not worth it. So I was looking at what I could be getting from, and basically at what point is the research speed better than the electric lens. I think you have to really be at like gold for this to be better. And then I look at offen, I saw training speed. This is gonna help me for every time I trade. So even if it's great, it's still gonna help. So I was thinking that I would only be using this for my training speed. Gold production rate, worthless for me, because I'm always like, well, not now, but usually I got like 50 million, so I don't produce anything. And then we have, what else we have? Reduce upkeep, it's nice, but at what level is it nice? It's kind of nice at gold, and that's it, because you can get a 50% reduce upkeep from the gem mall, but that's it. And then this is 72, 73%. Like, if I get this and I use a 50%, that's still not enough, as far as I know. So reduce upkeep was not worth it. Travel speed, is travel speed nice? Sure, that would mean I would not need to do the Saber Fang, so this would have also been a good suggestion. And then these are only HP. They're all combat related. So and you would need to compare this to like a cup or a ring at the time. So that's why I went for training speed. But nowadays, I think that the legs are something I should have done. At least they would have been useful. They would have replaced my Tacet. They would have replaced my Talons. And getting them to purple is something that's not easy, but it's realistic. It's realistic. And they would still be useful because even at purple, they are better than gold Tacet and gold Talons. All right, what are the 4 changes overall you wish Lords Mobile did, like better combat? I would like the auto join feature, not to fill the rallies. I like this thing because as a person that runs darkness, I don't like it when I run a darkness, and even if I send from my 5 accounts, it's not full. So I like that, but it sucks that it fills. So I would like to see this. I would like to see some new Monster Hunter research, or what would I like to see? I would like to see at least Energy Saver, so we could get some or more hits on a daily basis. I would love to see a little bit more energy limit. Maybe some aggressive hunter for higher level monsters. I would love to see this. I would love to see also some research for these. A little bit more crafting speed, a little bit more Lunite harvesting, Lunite storage. Does not have to be research. It could be like artifact or something. I would like to see this. I would love to see like a different type of combat. Yeah, but I don't have any ideas for it. I don't know. That was not 4, but I only have like these 3 right now. All right, what else we have? Gabriel asked, which account to send message to Wow Langer. One thing I need to double check is, okay, I got 3 hours here. Should be good. Should be good on my shield. Usually I try to do them at the same time, but I had I got 7 accounts I need to manage, including the one on the Taiwan server. Technical difficulties. Devil FF, then what's your opinion for the drop rate? The drop rate is the drop rate. It does not matter. You just open them. You just open them. Okay. 69. My opinion is 69. There you go. I got 1 gray seed. The drop rate for Terror Shield is 3%. So basically, what can you expect for, on average, for 100 chests? You can expect around 3 seeds. And then, which this I kind of believe, but what I don't believe is the color. Because they say, their drop rates say that we get about the same amount of gray to green, which is not true. So their drop rate are not very accurate, but I believe that the rares is somewhat accurate. Keep opening chests, and don't worry about how many you have to open. Dragon Tiger says, "Hey, question: how did you come up with the name Langer?" It is a variation of my French name, French last name. It's an anglicized version of my last name. But it has nothing to do with the Irish Langer or the is it Dutch or German Langer? It does not mean longer, even though some people would say yes, it does mean longer. Mongo the Pawn, I hope the bargain store is not like the April Fool's bargain store. No, it's not. I would love if Lords Mobile and RTS like troop control, like Rise of Kingdom. I've not played Rise of Kingdom. I have received some mails from that company. They wanted me to do some promotion for them, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm just having fun with the YouTube with the game. So, not just send and return. Maybe I need to look at this, but yeah, they kind of need. It's been a long time since they done a change in there. Like in the past here, we've had Artifact, which Artifact does not do anything except it changes your stats. That's the only thing Artifact does. There has not been a change. Sure, they've done like the Vanguard, Chalice, or Baron and Emperor, but that's about it. They have not changed anything. It's the same style of combat. There's been no real change. They've added Astrolite monsters, which the only thing that it does is it helps, quote unquote, get you free to play Astrolite. But there's been no change in the gameplay for a long time. No new monsters, no new gears. Yeah, so they need to come up with something. I mean, it's the game is getting older, but some games they die out, and some games like RuneScape are able to reinvent themselves in time. Mage troops, orc, elf troops. I mean, it could be something like that. It could be something like that. Like, I mean, we got skills, we got abilities that we can. There's army talent, but there could be different army talents also. Like, you can freely move your troops on the maps here, so people create different strategies to lure the enemy and ambush if the guildmates in the open field. That must be interesting. They need to come up with something with Pack 4. Man, I got way too many Pack 4. Not only do I have this many, but I also have like 12,000 frags. So in theory, I open all of this. That's 12,000 extra. Is it? Yeah, 12,000 extra fragments. And I also have some runes that I can swap. Oh, that's 6. It's 4. What's this one? Is it 4? Yeah, this is 4. Okay, so that means, yes, that means it's, I would get 4 and 6. So yeah, so I got like around 15,000 fragments in there if I wanted to. Kitas is not a node that would be too complicated, good for strategy, but the simplicity of the game would be gone. Yeah, that's the thing. It's I mean, I kind of like what they did with Vergeway. I wish they had come up with. I wish there was like a replayability with Vergeway. I think that this game was interesting, but there's no replayability. You just do it once, and you do it for the rewards, and you don't do it for these rewards. You do it for the stats that you get from the cards. So, like, that's the thing they need to work on. It's replayability, and because right now it's just like, what are we doing? We're killing troops. I don't kill a lot of troops. Basically, it's rinse and repeat. We're doing the events. We're doing KVK. We're killing troops. They give us an incentive with ranking so that people go all out and then they buy kills. But yeah, it's they need to come up with some new stuff. Yes, Cheetah, I liked it when the darkness attacks the castle. Should have more like this. I would have loved to have more adventure log. I think it was interesting. The problem is there was like 6 variant, and then that's it. And then the last 50 or the last 100 was the same thing. It was like the darkness, or was it you? Yeah, it was you attacking. It was interesting because it was helping you understand the gameplay. You could watch the report. You could see, okay, this is what happens. What can I do? Trial by Fire is interesting for that. The problem with Trial by Fire is I would love to see a report for every win. I would love to go back and see, okay, what was the win here? What happened? I want to see what happened, but I can't. I want to see what happened here. I'm not clicking on the right thing, but like, I would love to see what happened. And then, like, those tips are okay, but they're very, very flimsy. Like, it's just, he's just telling you, get more stats, get more stats, get more stats, get more stats. Like, all of this, there's no strategy for the next stage. It's basically, if you get stronger, then you're gonna win, maybe. Devil FF, when will you open your packs? I mean, there's no point. There's no point in opening my packs because if you look at my pack 4, they're all maxed. See? So I'm just and then these are my pack 3 too, but like I'm just flexing the fact that I have 3,000 packed. Yes, I would love stronger attacks on me from the. Yeah, I like the adventure log. One thing that I would like they've added these new challenge. I would love an option for free to play to get these. A little bit, just a little bit, because I really don't like having only 7 free use. Sure, you get every day now since they've added this and the Tycoon. I get 7 free use. I get 1 free use a day now. But I would love to have an opportunity to get these for free. It could be a very low rate or a very low chance, but I would love to be able to get some of the tier ranking, because right now there's like you gotta spend, and so free you don't spend anything. So I would love to get a chance to get some. Devil FF, but you'll get those fragments though. Yeah, but I don't need the fragments. Oh, well, okay. Do I need fragments? I don't need fragments. Okay, so the other thing is all my skills are maxed out. And if you go to the pack 5 down there, they are very close to being maxed out at level 50. Okay, I'm just missing the runes. So I'm saving those for extravaganza because this is an easy quest. This is like only 20 points, but this is an easy quest. So whenever I have this, I will max this with extravaganza before I'm able to unlock an hero to elder. Like this looks close, but I have not gotten many runes in a long time, and I don't care about this one. I want this one. And I don't want this for the Blackwing. I want this for the army talent because it's range, and this is a range account. Dragon Tiger, Winter Mitts or Dragon's Fist? At the same grade, it's always Winter Mitts. But if the Dragon's Fist is 1 grade higher, then Dragon's Fist is better. And if you have both of them mythic, which you don't, but it's a 3 astrolite difference. So let's say you have a Winter Mitts 5 astrolite, then a Dragon's Fist 8 astrolite will beat it. In my opinion, but it's because I give a little bit of value to the defense you get from the Winter Mitts. A little bit, not much, but a little bit. But hey, flexing them is a better option too. Yeah, I mean, flexing this. Flexing this is like, oh wow, 999. Okay, you cannot go higher. No, I don't have 999. I have 3,000. Sure, but then I could say also I have 50. Basically, if I were to trade everything, I would have like 30,000. Now remember, as far as I recall, there is a cap of 65,000 in your bags for some of the. And I could sell those if I wanted to, but yeah, it's not worth it. I cannot sell this. Oh boy. So yeah. All right. Bright Master, gear check. I'm free to play. Oh man, what is this? What is this? Were you in the Worthy Prince's stream? All right. Worthy Prince, I think that's the last thing. Last thing. Okay, we talked about the Lost Island Relic. We talked about the Skull Crusher. Worthy Prince mentioned something about the Honeycomb Chap. So, at what grade is the task set or the talents better than the Honeycomb Chap? Okay, so this is great. 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 I have a hard time seeing why you did this, but maybe you're gonna keep this at purple and work for a different, like, I mean, what would be better than this? A Book of the Dead at purple, but nothing blue would beat that. This is great. This is great. This is great. Keep working on all of these, and then this is what I have to question because. All right, let's look at the legs. You got gold. Yeah, we looked at it. We talked about it. The chaps gives you 24% attack and 5% defense. So basically, let's say that defense is worth nothing. So 24% attack. Let's look at green talons. Green talons gives you basically 15% attack and around 14% total HP. So depends on how you value HP compared to attack. So I would say that green Dragon's Talon is about equal to gold Honeycomb Chap. Obviously blue Dragon's Talon beats it by a long shot. By a long shot because you get basically 23% attack and then 21% HP. Now let's look at Storm Tacet because Storm Tacet is better than Talon. So Storm Tacet, you get 18.5% attack, you get 18% army defense, which is really worth about 1 to 2%. So let's say you got like 21% attack total converted, and then you get 7.5% HP. So 21% attack compared to, we said, was it 24? Where is the honeycomb shot? 24, yeah. So the green Tacet for me would be better because it's about, yeah, you're losing about the equivalent of 3% of attack, but you're gaining 7.5% HP. So this is why Dragon's Talon is about equal, Storm Tacet is a little bit better, and obviously both of these at blue better than the Honeycomb Chat. And the thing is, when I look at your account, Bright Master, I mean, you got this at purple, you got this at blue, you got this at purple. I could not believe you don't have blue Talons or Tacets. So I would swap this. But everything else is fine. But be careful leveling up those two at the same time. I mean, it's already purple, so it's already good. Gold Greatsword would beat this by a slim margin, but once you get this to gold, like the investment on the Greatsword is way too much. So keep working on this. This is great. This is great, 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 great. And then this in the future you can swap for something else. All right, guys, it's close to 10 o'clock. I'm kind of tired, so that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. Hopefully Wordy Prince is not gonna be angry at me for my slight criticism of some of his gear takes. But watching his stream was very interesting earlier today, so. All right, guys. Oh, it's 4 a.m. for you. All right, guys. That's it for today. I'll try to do a video later this week. Take care, guys, and I'll see you later.